everybody. Turn up. There. Okay, everyone. Last session. Yeah, there were a couple of developments last session. It wasn't just the standard dungeon crawl we usually see. In most games. You guys continued to explore the dungeon and you found a couple of very interesting things. The party took a different approach to Tarkanon this time. Um, you guys found a cursed and exiled faction of House Tarkanon, and kind of told them like, "Hey, we'll do what we can to help you out," which was very kind, and they were very happy to have your help dealing with some were rats. Um, you guys continued to proceed through the dungeon to see what you could do. You found another House Tarkanon outpost, a much more prominent one. And even still, you guys met them with, you know, um, well, you faked out being members of Hellstar Cannon is what you did. So you were met with great hospitality, and they welcomed you in, fed you, said hello. Some of you were somewhat impressed with Nadia the Unbent, an individual who had seems to be quite skilled with it. And you guys were all told to like come back and grab some sleep here if you wanted to, and you guys were like, no, no, we'll sleep somewhere else where we might not be recognized. And went looking for were-rats. And then due to the fact that this place is a fucking labyrinth, the DM fucked up finding or where to drop you guys in or didn't. We'll find out in the game to come. But either way, you guys had a minute where you were like, okay, we're getting tired after all of this monster killing and treasure excavating, and went back to sleep. There, as having recently slayed the second of three people on his list, Haleth, your revenant friend, knew his time here in this mortal coil was thankfully coming to an end, and understanding better than anyone the burdens of vengeance, he went to you, Nero, and proposed to help you guys get the sword away from Tally. And getting it away from Tally, you guys did with the help of a remove curse from Benrig, our resident cleric. Um, there was certainly some tension that went along with all this, including a knife that was thrown at Nero and some yelling done by the Revenant. In fact, actually, some look into my eyes sort of situation. But in the end, everyone kind of went back to bed. The sword was taken by Haleth for safekeeping, despite Nero's attempts to claim it. And you guys,
I was not trying to keep it. I was just trying to keep it away so no one else would get cursed. Just saying.
mm, and you guys did manage to succeed on a long rest, and Nero, you managed to bandage up your pretty severely wounded shoulder from that knife blow. Um, that is where we pick up today. So you guys will all wake up, sort of maybe in the pervasive tension of, you know, the occurrences of last night. Maybe you guys sort of like feeling out how Tally's feeling, and Tally, maybe considering he's not here, is very, very, very quiet. And you guys can all wake up, have something to eat. Maybe go head into the bazaar to grab something to eat, whatever you like. Make sure to mark off a ration, and we will continue our journey. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have two choices. Actually, you have a couple of choices of where to continue your journey from where you left off. Oh, last detail in the recap. You guys also found a portal that required Selena doing a couple of strange Fey things like dancing and throwing forks, but eventually managed to open the portal. And here and in a couple of other places, you guys were met with a telepathic voice telling you to turn back, which has apparently been deemed by Selena no fun. And and so now you guys have a couple of options as to how to continue your journey. Option A, you guys could return to the previously electrified room and go down the chute. that would continue your journey over there. Option number two, go back to the House Tarkanan outpost to continue your adventures from there. Or option C, continue to hunt down the were-rats from where you previously left off the last day. What is your choice?
I'll suggest to the others that we keep rat hunting.
Just above table. I figured we should just go ahead and try and clear out that chute while we wait for Tally, since like the Tarkanon's gonna be relevant for him.
Okay. One for shoot, one for rats. I don't know what the rest of it is.
Katosh is sticking close to Darwin these days.
Fair enough. So shoot for two. Does anybody else have an opinion?
Shoot's fine
All right.
because Tally's
That's
got some in the above the table space. Brandon's got some meat on that bone, so I'd rather save the meat when he's here.
fair enough. Very, very fair. And assuming this is a democracy, and the princess doesn't have final say, we will proceed over to the shoots, though it would make sense the monarch, or the daughter of the monarch to have authority. But either way, you guys will make your way over to the shoot. Incredible. Let me just go track it down. Okay, here we go. Do. Incredible. So, you return to the copper floor room and the chute just beyond. Are you, let's see here, just so I'm getting all my ducks in a row here. Scroll. The chute is 5 feet wide and 5 feet high and seems to descend about 20 feet with a slight sort of 5 foot slide down, sort of obscuring your vision of what's at the bottom. Who is going down the slide first?
Well, before anybody goes down the slide, we're going to park the immovable rod up at the top
Nice.
and then tie off the rope and send the rope down.
Ah, preparing, making good choices. No fun. Absolutely, you do that, no problem.
And then I'll just repel.
Understood. Rappelling down, no issues at all. Okay, let me do a little, set this bad boy up for you. Oh, that was the wrong phone. Oh, that's not everything either. Come on now. Blind touch blind here. Actually, I'm going to just do a quick stop here, just make sure I'm getting everything right. Full proceed. And everything is as it should be. Okay. Screen share coming back online. Okay. Philippe, the great warrior Philippe. You slide in, and you are going to come to this little room here. You are going to find this section of the dungeon. Let's see, what can I tell you here? So, to your left, is a 3 foot tall, 500 pound tapered block of dark red stone that is engraved with dwarvish prayers. Um, let's see here. Sorry, give me a second. I'm catching up with myself a little bit as we go.
No worries.
Yeah. Okay. you're going to recognize them pretty clearly because you come from the world. And you are going to notice that these are the markings of the god of Kol Kuran, actually, who you recognize quite well, the god of world and wealth. You suspect, well, we'll get to all of that later. So you see that uh, there seems to be some markings, like kind of like grease has been smothered over the symbols of this god. They look to be like very clearly like goblin handprints, which would be considered uh something of a desecration. And it's very clear to understand why, like those who are like, oh, like retaking back, the Connie Empire, like fuck the new gods. This is, very easy to figure that sort of part. Um, you're going to see a couple paths to go down this portion of the hallway. You're going to see some weird shit, I guess. Um, You're going to see way down there is a wall of rust and bone, 8 foot high skeletons and rusty armor. You'll have to get closer to know more of what's going on there. But as for looking in this direction, you are going to see overturned mine carts and discarded mining equipment lay scattered on the floor, and the sound of something vicious and alien coming from deeper within the darkness.
Okay. I'll wherever my land spot is, I'll like open up like a 5 foot gap, stepping in, and then we'll tug on the rope for the come ahead, and we'll wait for
Understood.
everybody to file down.
Got it. And I'm just going to assume you have a light because it's pretty
I've got
dark down there.
120 feet dark vision, so
Oh,
I, I normally don't because I see
beautiful.
just fine.
Yeah, you easily see that like rusty thing, and then down the hall here. Actually, just around the edge of your vision, you're going to see uh, an indistinguishable silhouette, but it does not look humanoid. It looks kind of like a really. It looks like a slime, but it moves with some sort of rapidness, and there might even be some spines or spikes coming off of it in parts. It's too hard to make out. It's like right at the edge of your dark vision.
Yeah, I'll I'll hold the fence. You know, if you're coming this way, I got people coming down behind me. So
Fair enough. In which I'm not worried at that point. Everybody can just descend down without issue now that the initial way has been deemed safe. I'll move everybody when it becomes relevant, but at this point, you guys all safely descend down the chutes. The Selena just flutters down, no need for a silly rope. And the rest of you, yeah, all make your way down safely.
at which point I'll debrief everybody of there's a bunch of bodies and rusted shit down that way, and there's something moving down that way.
Does it seem
So
like the flesh golem I sent down here?
Uh, it was kind of scuttly and oozy, but it might have
Oh,
had some spines and spikes, so I don't think so.
hmm.
I
Sounds
didn't get any
intriguing.
closer. I wanted to hold the space, but it doesn't seem to be necessarily coming this way. You might want to take a look at, and this is directed at Kutaj, the altar there. I mean, I know it's not your thing necessarily, but kind of religion generally is your thing.
I I'd say so. Yeah, I'll go take a look. Darwin, would you like to help me look?
Sure. Looks like dwarvish.
I'm just gonna say, as you guys were sort of congregating, all of these things would have been visible to all of you, and I think it would be as you guys sort of head over there, Haleth is already standing at the altar of his god or his former god. And you guys approach as well, kind of like come up next to him. Is there anything that you would like to do here at this altar?
Um,
Oh,
I'm gonna keep this on Darwin and Katash. Yeah.
okay.
I was gonna say I'll just pull out a little pouch of 15 gold and I'll say, here, I know this doesn't mean anything to you now, but it once did. Give tribute.
He smiles, for the as he doesn't off to do. He says,
Unless you have gold lying around in your robe. I didn't think.
he'll look at you and he'll say, Kulkaran brings wealth. Keep your gold. He would want you to have it. What he will do is he'll lean down and sort of like take off his vestments of Kulkaran and basically scrunch them up and start wiping the grease off the altar.
Yeah. I'll go down on my hands and knees and start helping him.
Excellent. And you definitely suspect he appreciates that. It's very kind. It doesn't take long. After clearing the grease and sort of standing up, he will probably not put his vestments back on. Dirty as they are, he will fold them and like leave them on the altar. Um, um, a little forlornly. And you, technically as well as him, but you, for cleaning this desecrated altar, will gain a magical and divine boon from Kolkaron.
Oh,
Going forward, all secret doors are plainly visible to you for the next 24 hours.
that's awesome.
Kolkaron will reveal the
yeah.
wealth within this tomb to you.
Whatever, I don't know what Kolkaron's kind of symbology is, but maybe Katosh's eyes kind of start glowing a little different color. And then he'll just, with like a snap of his fingers, light a couple candles on the altar. Say, okay, we can go ahead.
Magnificent. Yeah, you absolutely do that. And a little boon is for you. Incredible.
That's awesome.
His symbol is basically the symbol of the sovereign host on a coin.
Awesome.
That would be Kolkaron. Yeah, beautiful. And with that, you guys can continue onward. Your revenant friend looks a little both bereaved at that life is behind him now, and also appreciative for the respect paid to his god. And with that, you may continue your journeys. Meanwhile, the rest of you, that mine card's flipped over. You might see some, I don't know, something.
I'll
Sure.
go over.
Oh, okay. If it's so hard for you, Nero.
Just like I will take
Um,
this burden onto himself. Nero will take this burden onto himself.
You head over, and you, as well as anybody who's watching, would clearly see as Nero begins to sift through. You are going to pick up a small clump of ore, some kind of metal. You and anybody else who would be interested can make a nature check to determine what kind of metal this is. If you're proficient with masons, I'll give you advantage.
Darwin, are you proficient in masons?
Yeah.
Okay. 9.
You don't know.
I don't know. Looks
Hang on.
cool.
Hey, wait for Darwin. What do you have there, Darwin?
Trying to figure out what kind of like role it would be.
Nature at advantage.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Oh
What?
my
What'd you get?
god. I got double ones.
Death
my
to the
God.
organics.
Yeah. Could you, Darwin, you should know what this is. What happens to Darwin on double nat ones that he is unable to figure this out or
Let's
for
say
some
because he
reason-
was definitely using his multi or like all-purpose tool, and for some reason it like shorted out in his hands, and like he's like just furiously like trying to fix it because like he doesn't know shit without this tool. Like it's just a rock to him, right?
Fair enough. Yeah, we'll say your tool isn't quite working. You're like slapping the side of it. We'll say that like it's gone a little dysfunctional for the moment, and the next time you use it, you can do a roll to like do like a quick field repair sort of situation.
All right, sounds good.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, you guys are like some kind of I don't know. It doesn't look like silver, doesn't look like steel, doesn't look like iron. It's like something else, sort of metallic in that range. You guys are like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll keep it, I guess. I'll stick it in my bag of holding. Like, if it's a piece of rock, I'll just toss it in the trash.
I swear,
Uh,
just let me get my tool working, and I'll be able to tell.
Okay.
does Katosh or Philippe or Selena want to roll a nature check to see if they might know what this is?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
8.
8, you're like, pretty stone, pretty rock. You don't know.
11.
How did you do, Philippe?
Oh, yeah, all
Nero's
10.
putting random rocks in his bag.
11 and 10. Um, as Nero's like hucking rocks, and he's like, I'll throw out these rocks and definitely not try and sell them to
No,
someone.
that's what I said. I guess I'll stick them in my
And
bag.
Katosh and well, you two, especially you, Philippe, who cares a lot about armor, probably. And Katosh, you being a cleric, you care about armor, probably. You guys would know that this is one of the single most valuable armoring materials in existence, known as mithril.
Oh yeah, keep that.
Oh, okay. Did I find any more of it, Ryan?
Uh, I I'm gonna say, does Katosh or Philippe want to look for more? Because as far as you know, Nero, it's a born.
Yeah, yeah. The answer to that's yes.
Yeah, you two head over and start searching
Oh,
through.
yeah, I'll help someone.
Got it. So I will say, just because Katashi rolled slightly higher than um, Philippe, I will say you find two more chunks. Uh, Eric, you find one. Each of these weighs 10 pounds and is worth 25 gold pieces each. And combined together, maybe can make something.
Yeah, I think Katosh will say, I think doesn't look like this adamantine I have. It looks different. Yeah, maybe it's
You,
mithril.
you probably can toss it, can you?
Yeah, probably lighter. Actually, that
Oh,
probably
it's
makes sense.
super light. You're like, oh, that's weirdly light.
Yeah, where my
And as
armor's
far,
super dense, this is
oh
yeah.
yeah. Um, and as far as coloration goes, it's somewhere between like silver and platinum. It's like it's got this like blue, like these blue tones to it.
Light blue hues. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
Yeah,
silver with light blue hues. Yeah.
I'll just say that out loud to everyone. Yeah, this is very nice material. Perhaps in the future we can have someone refine it.
Okay.
But
Like, you want me to hold it or
Yeah, yeah. Keep all the pieces together. I don't see any reason to split them up.
okay? How many pieces are there?
I got one. Katash got two. You got one. So that'll be a grand total of 4.
Okay, 4 mithril.
40 pounds each, 100 gold altogether. Or 40 pounds altogether, 100 gold altogether.
40 pounds.
And
100 gold.
I'm gonna vote following the tracks because if they dug it up and they brought it this far, there may be more that way.
Fair enough. Alrighty then. Keeping on walking you go, I suppose. Doody 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 doo. You guys begin to meander this way. As a slight note, the altar looks. No one's really a mason right now. I'm not gonna just give away information for no reason. Um, okay, as you begin to walk this way, you guys do begin to start to hear the like a little this like mouthy like slimy frothing like teething sound coming from and then as it sort of begins to come into vision of all of your dark visions around the end of the hall you're going to see these like slimes that look to be consisting completely of like gooey, like melted muscle in that coloration and are covered in like an endless series of like yellow slit eyes and mouths with sharp serrated teeth inside mouths with sharp serrated teeth inside mouths with sharp serrated teeth, and they look like this.
You know,
And that's going in zoom. Never mind. It's oh yeah, it's going in zoom. Any second now.
And I imagine there's a roll incoming.
Is restricted by my account admin. I am the account admin. Hang on, let me try that again. There we go. That's what it looks like.
Oh,
Oh, and lovely.
Worse
Yeah,
than
would
I
this have
thought. Even worse
been
than I
in
thought.
would this have been in the Eberron manual?
No, this would have not.
Okay.
They'll come in handy one day, I promise.
Guys, it looks really intelligent. Maybe we could just talk to it.
Maybe.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I am interested in a lot of specimens. I am only
See?
interested in seeing that thing dead.
If you look at the like 70 teeth over there, it kind of looks like it's smiling.
I suggest large applications of fire. And with that, like Zarwit's like tooling out like his spell thing, or arcane firearm to like switch over to more of a fire setting.
Absolutely. All right, battle music. Some initiative rolls required.
Darwin, you gotta make like an integrated revolver into your arm that you can just like
Dude, I'm
switch
thinking
through
about
the
it.
mode. Dude, just
No,
switch through the modes.
I'm thinking about it, but like each holster is a different fucking wand.
Oh my god,
Oh.
that's so sick.
You
Yeah,
ever seen the Strixhaven art where it's that one apprentice with basically like a Gatling gun but with spell scrolls being fed into it?
Oh no, I
oh,
haven't. I need to see that. That's
I'm
interesting.
finding that right now.
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I opened the wrong series of. That's a great cantrip flavor for an artificer.
Yeah. No.
Okay, who rolled above a 20? Who rolled above 15? Who
Anybody?
Who rolled above a 10?
10. Am I the highest?
Who
Are you
rolled
kidding
above
me?
Who rolled above a 5?
5.
Holy fuck.
What the fuck, guys?
All right, what'd you guys
Bugs.
get?
3.
Also a 3.
Who would like to go first, Philippe and Darwin?
I'll go second. Or yeah, I'll go second.
God, you guys just push your revenant to the front. He's like, what the fuck?
Katosh is
It
just
still
fully
hurts.
stunned. I'm like,
That is the most horrifying thing I have ever seen. What is the marching order, friends?
I guess Philippe was leading the way. He and Kutash were looking for the Mithril ore.
At 60 feet of dark vision, I'm going to give you guys some fair space between you and the. Oh boy. You know what? I'm going to tell you guys what.
I have 120.
You guys have 120 to 60 feet of dark vision. These things have 60 feet of dark vision. They're only going to start moving at you at 60 feet. They have a speed of 10 feet. And there's 2 of them. And you guys have a lot of ranged equipment. I will allow you guys to auto-resolve this combat if you want.
Firebolt, 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 firebolt.
Yeah,
It
you
feels
guys are
like
like, those are terrible. Kill with fire, and then
I
it's
just
like,
a nod to
"Ah."
Darwin. We just
Yeah,
step up.
they turn and look at you and start going, "Whoa," sliding towards you like, you get everybody just Pulp Fiction, just like everyone just starts firing off cantrips and whatnot. So we'll say cantrips and whatnot are used so as not to expend anything, and they just start sliming towards you and just getting blasted as they go.
Dark vision
Um,
saved us there.
yeah, it really did because they can't even attack you until they get within 15 feet. So it's fine. They're gone.
Think 120 dark feet, vision of dark feet of dark vision for the win.
All right. You slay the horrible fucking monsters with fire. No combat required. Uh, that was kind of that was silly of you, Wizards of the Coast. Um, it's much more fun when it's really fast and it's at the other end of the hallway, and you're like, I was running at you. Okay.
Teleports.
Yeah, just teleport. Hey guys. Okay. With that, monster slain. Yeah, your revenant's like, he's like putting his finger in his ears. He's like deafened from all of the fucking gunshots going off around him. He's like, okay, great. Um, uh, sliding down the chute, you guys see Tally come down. Look around. Tally, you joined the party at this point. You might have overslept a little bit, but here you are.
Uh, I think he kind of does that blink thing. What's going on down there?
A lot of eyes and mouths, and they were gross.
Eyes and mouths.
Mouths within mouths, eyes within eyes. Not pleasant.
Ryan, you want to show him the mini so he has a.
Yeah, it's in Zoom there, but if you need the mini is perfect. That's what it looked like.
I can't see anything in the Zoom chat before I join, so
Well, if you're looking on Tailspec, you can see it.
got it.
We just saw it from far enough away that we were able to take it down with just range because of dark vision.
Dark vision and slow as fuck bad guys.
Work.
Hope you
Where
had
are
some
we
good
going?
rest. We're just exploring. We just got here.
We went down the chute.
There was an altar, and but we cleaned it up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we figured we'd come down this way since you were snoozing and the were rats and the Tarkanan thing were kind of closely adjoined, and that seemed like something that you had some investiture in, so why not save that for later?
Speaking of Kata,
Go ahead.
if you want to continue this, I'll let you go because I was gonna say something to Kakash.
I'm good.
Speaking of Katash, I noticed that you put something on that altar. I'm taking notes. What is the difference between an altar that you offer coin to and an altar that we need to destroy?
I believe that's perspective, Darwin. This one meant something to someone that we cared about, so I wish to respect them by attributing it, even if it didn't mean anything to me.
Okay.
However, evil very directly influences me. So, though I don't advise it, when Princess does what she does, I'm also not opposed. Those forces of evil don't have any good that they create. So that's my
Interesting.
opinion.
He's all writing this down in a book.
Yeah.
Aleph is like, I can write you a list of good religions and bad religions if you want.
That would
Honestly,
be
he
interesting
seems
data.
like he'll have the best take on it. From looking at how.
My recent experiences have taught me to be a little less tolerant.
So, very fair.
Is he looking any certain direction right now?
That's a great question. But yes, he ever since coming down here, he's kind of been laser focused on multiple places, and now there's just kind of one. Um,
Just as we look over and see him. He's
he
talking to
is,
us just pinpointed in one space.
yeah, he's looking in this direction, and if you're kind of spying on him, as he like kind of stares, he kind of just looks over you briefly, goes, "We're close."
Fair enough.
Hey, Aleph, before we keep going and find this Rex guy, you've helped us out quite a bit, and I am thankful, in particular after last night's trouble. Is there anything you want us to do when you're gone, or depart, or whatever happens after this Rex guy dies?
I can hold out a ceremony for you.
think it's a little late to not be raised from the dead, but if that's what you'd like to do, uh, thank you.
I mean,
If
you
you
got
want, funerals are for the living has been largely my opinion.
Fair.
you got any people anywhere?
Just the clergy.
No one in particular, then?
Not
I'll
really, no.
make
Okay.
sure they know of your fate and not how it ended, but how you acted when you were alive.
I would appreciate that. I'm not I'm not connected with the sovereign host as I am now. I'm beyond their grace. I know that. So yes, I'd appreciate if this part of my story was left out. What
Of
I am
course,
now.
but you were a part of their stories prior, and that still matters. So we will make sure I'll get those messages across.
Thank you. All of you, I couldn't have ran into a more kinder group. Thank
The problem.
I suppose why don't you lead on?
you. No, it's no, I couldn't. Thank you. No.
Okay,
You
no
will go
worries.
ahead.
Yeah.
Knowing all of you, we will see every square inch of these tunnels, and we'll get to where we need to get eventually.
That's true. All right, well, let's carry on.
Excellent. So you want to continue down into the mine opening, shall we say?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
As you make your way here, you guys are going to make your way through what is sort of like the opening to the mine. Um, as you guys are probably looking at the walls for more mithril, uh, unfortunately, it seems that the veins seem to be more in the direction of something more bronze or brass or copper in color, something along those lines. Um, and sort of at the end of the tunnel, you guys could begin to hear from a distance what seems to begin to sound like just like incoherent babbling, which wouldn't have been too different from sounds you heard from the previous two creatures, except there's more of them.
Mage armor.
Okay. Yeah, you want to do a little
Creep.
stealth? You want to do a little
Yeah,
stealth
Yeah, I'll
stealth
action?
start
thing.
creeping up, I guess.
Yeah, everybody roll a little stealth check, absolutely.
Okay.
Tally.
All right, I'm gonna go around and get those rolls. Katash.
9.
Oh boy. Philippe.
2.
Oh, got it. Nero.
Natural 20 for 25.
Ooh, very nice. Tally.
Uh,
Bring that average up, Rogue. Come on.
15 on the die for a total of 26.
Ooh, watch out, Nero. There's a new sheriff in town. Selena.
I'm watching him ever since last night, that's for sure.
11.
7. Hallis will roll a 14. Darwin.
Sorry, 5.
5. Woo! We'll see how we do. And hey, that's a total average of a 13. Which will succeed. At the end of they may have many eyes, but I guess they don't use them that well. You guys sort of Scooby-Doo your way through the mine shaft and get to oh, I guess that doesn't really matter. Okay, you Scooby-Doo through the shaft, and you guys are going to get to the end here, which I gotta reveal. And indeed, you're gonna look down and you're gonna see not these, whatever the fuck these are supposed to be. You're gonna see 5 more of these little bastards. And they don't seem to notice you, but you guys like to spring upon them with holy fury and vengeance.
Let's sneak up on him.
Okay, with that, let's roll initiative. You guys will get the surprise round. Let me get that marching order. Who's in front?
Probably the sneaky folks.
That's fair.
The guy in
That's
full
fair.
plate, not going into the front.
That's very
If
fair.
sneak is the game.
Fair enough.
Tosh is
So,
probably somewhere in the middle.
got it. We'll put our sneakiest folks there. We got Tally in the middle. I like to think Selena, while flying, is like still doing this, and her little feet are like Tinkerbell through the air. Where's Selena in the lineup?
Should be in the front.
Got it. Smokey's like rolling around in the back. She didn't roll stealth check. She's just like laying in the middle of the line. Okay, you'll be in the middle. We'll put Tally and Nero at the front. We've got Darwin's probably at the back, my heavily armored friend. And that is 6 folks. We just need to put Bob in there. And we need to put Howth in there. We'll put Howth up here. And we'll move. Ugh, Selena, you don't want to be next to Howth. Gross. We'll put Bob in front of Darwin, we'll say. Okay, there we go. Just gonna do some rolls. Get to it momentarily. That'll be a nat 20 from the bad guys for a total of 19. And Howth will roll a 6 this time around. Okay, who rolled above a 20 on initiative?
21.
Nice.
22.
Oh.
Ooh,
Isn't it 20?
Now,
very nice. Who rolled above a 15? Okay, who rolled above a 10?
14.
Darwin, how'd you do?
5. Again, this is the 5th 5 in a row.
Got it. Katash, what about you?
3.
3. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, initiative is in. Somewhat somewhat fittingly. Selena, you'll be at the front. Oh yeah, right, you're here. I forgot. Tally, you can get the order. What'd you roll, Tally?
8.
8. That would put you before Darwin. Okay. So Selena, everyone's sneaking up, and you just can't control your excitement and just scream out, "Charge!" And we'll be the first to go in initiative. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay, a little fairy fire action has a 20-foot radius, right?
20-foot cube.
Right, 20-foot cube. My apologies. That will get all of them. Good job.
Sweet.
All right, next save is
DC.
coming in. What's the DC?
14.
14. That is a failure. That is a success. That is a failure. That is a failure. A failure. And a failure. One succeeds. One just sort of like wiggles just enough that he manages to slip away, but the rest will be glowing with bright fairy light. I'll do pink because you. Is there anything else Selena would like to do?
A bonus action Divine Favor. Or no, I won't, because it's 2 spells. Sorry. Never mind. It's that'll be my turn.
You are forgiven movement.
I'll like fly up and over to the corner a little.
Okay. Just like kind of like that.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Beautiful. Who's got lights going, by the way? We've got, or were you just all snuck up, so nobody's got lights going. If you want to sneak, you can't have light. Okay, that'll bring us to Nero. Nero, you're up.
Okay. What I'm going to do is. Sorry. I'm going to focus. Which one doesn't have the thing on it?
The one at the back there.
Okay, I can't see. I'll just hit the one in front of us first off.
All
I'll just keep it simple
no
for now.
advantage.
Okay. And I'll activate the tiara for Scorching Ray.
Understood. Okay, you just want to all focus fire on the first guy here?
Yeah.
All right, roll me attack rolls at advantage.
Okay. $25.
25, hit.
Okay, I'm gonna roll all the attacks
Yeah.
first.
Good, put it.
24.
Hit.
$21.
And a hit. Roll me all 3 damages.
Okay. 11.
11.
7.
7.
And 9.
And 9. Okay, 26 total damage. Well done. You're
And,
blasting with a torrent of fire and it's still alive.
okay, cool. And I'm gonna move on back to let other people get in front.
Got it. You'll 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can sort of like run behind, like pushing everyone out of the way to get to the back of the group. Okay, that'll bring us to the bad guys who are surprised, and thus will not go. Bringing us to Haleth, who does like the Henry Cavill arm reload thing and starts walking up to them. He'll go for that first guy and just start wailing on them. Okay. What do you got there, Mr. Vengeance? That's a hit. And that's a hit. They're not terribly hard to hit, especially with Selena's help. Okay, that's going to be 8 plus 9, 10, 11, 16. It's going to be 19 total necrotic damage. And that will be Halithgodic. Bringing us to Philippe. What do you do, Philippe?
Straight advance. What do I get on?
15. It's fine. I'll give you the 5 feet. You can. It's whatever. It's the start.
Yeah.
You can get to right there.
Yeah. Might as well. How injured does the one look that Haleth punched?
It is definitely in the bloodied condition.
Okay. Then we're just gonna swing for the fences.
Magnificent.
AC 26
Oh, yeah.
and AC 21.
Those will hit.
Uh, 7. And I can't roll for crap. 13. That's 13 points of slashing damage. I would have you do the
Total?
saves, but I'm willing to bet that they're immune to prone.
They are goos and thus cannot be knocked prone. You are quite right.
So,
13 total damage?
13 total.
Understood. It is very hurt. One solid blow would lay this thing low. I just want to be very clear. Like, I know these things are like semi-conscious, like aberrant goos that, we're not too concerned about. But imagine if you can. You're in a tunnel with your buddies. It's dark, a little scary, but you can generally see around. And suddenly, these like pretty little lights just fall from the sky like fireflies, and you're like, oh, that's great. And then out of the darkness, two massive warriors start slamming axes into the back of your buddy, and just like from the blackness, utterly terrifying, complete
And
horror.
and fire rolls out from it. towards
Yeah,
them.
exactly. Yeah, terrifying, truly terrifying. Speaking of terrifying, our most ghosty rogue, Tally, do you have dark vision? It doesn't matter because fairy fire is very visible. There's a little glow to it. So, you can't see much, but you can see your targets, and you have advantage on them. What do you do?
Got it. I think I'll pull out the short sword +1
Beauty.
and
Going in?
a dagger. Yep.
All right.
So I will. Yeah,
I assume you're
I'll-
attacking the weaker one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll roll my straight roll with the short sword.
Beauty.
Shakayate. That'll be 19 to hit.
19 to hit. 19 to hit. That'll hit.
Roll that. Oh wow. That'll be 10 damage with that hit.
Save your. Was that with sneak attack?
Saving it for the dagger.
Well, you made a great choice because it is dead. And by like 2 points, you killed it. So you come flying in with your short sword, maybe like reverse wheel, just kind of slash across it and like draw your dagger from like a shoulder hilt and continue to fly through like a flurry of blades. And this one falls dead, like V for Vendetta, just like flying through the guys with blades. 5 more feet fire forward will bring you to the next guy. Go ahead and make your dagger strike.
Alrighty. Straight roll. Oh wait, it won't be a straight roll because short swords have Vex.
And there's fairy fire, so you have advantage, my friend.
Oh yeah. 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, definitely put the sneak attack on that one.
Yeah. Shakayate. Come on. There we go. So that'll be 11 straight. And then 3d6.
11
For
and 17, right?
this will be 19 damage.
19 damage. Great damage on a fucking dagger. Well done. Yeah, you just fly through with an elegance we haven't really seen from Tally in a very long time. Just finesse and precision, and that dagger just like finds its way like into the mouth of this thing and just like stabs the inside, and, like rips and opens it and just tears part of the creature apart. Is there anything else for Talenta Jones?
I think I will do a bonus action disengage.
Okay, you have 5 feet. You want to back up 5 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Magnificent. Well done, Tally. Darwin, Darwin, Darwin. It is your shot, my friend. What's the plan? You're muted.
Let's see. Is that Katash in front of me?
That is Katash right there, yes.
Yeah. All right. I'm walk up beside him and like kind of like nod over at like Tally and go like, "Ooh." But then I'm gonna go like, all right, ready to uh I think you're ready, right? And then I'll go ahead and cast web over onto the uh, gibbering things.
Yeah, by all means, by all means. Let me toss some web down. I'm gonna put it where I assume you want it, which is on the bad guys and not the friendlies.
All right.
So we'll do something like this so there's some pathways to travel on. Do this action, we'll do this action, and then because it's 20 foot
Restrained.
cube, right?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. What is the saving throw?
A dexterity.
Ooh,
It's a 16.
failure, 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 and failure. They are all restrained. The web lands upon them, and they barely move to try and get away.
Then I'm gonna just have Bob shoot one. Actually, no, I'm gonna have Bob go up and flare the frontliners with 10 HP.
If
So
it matters at all, I was planning on doing radiant damage. So if you want to have Bob light them up, I was planning.
hell yeah, then yeah.
They're all restrained, so I was planning on doing some radiant.
All right. Yeah, the flamethrower is a 15-foot cone. If I can get all of them in there.
All right. Well, I'm 1 degree off, but I think we'll forgive me. How much speed does Bob have?
30 feet.
Yeah, he's just not gonna be able to get all of them in, even if I gave you extra. Even if I gave you extra movement, you will get 3 out of 4 of them, however, and ignite the spider web.
Yeah. So I'll do that. It's a 2d8.
More dex saves, I assume.
At disadvantage, yeah.
Well, they all failed even without disadvantage.
Sorry, just trying to
dexterity.
find these things.
Burn them all! Burn them all!
16.
16 damage.
Oh no,
Ouch.
sorry, 6. Sorry, just 6.
Oh, okay. All good, all good.
And they'll take 2d4 at the end of their next turn, or at the beginning of their next turn, sorry.
Got it. And let me just light this motherfucker up really quick because, damn, man.
A nice little
Just like-
combo there.
Yeah, some synergy. We love to see it. A little Bob Darwin synergy. We should start calling you Darwin the Dragon because you like fire. What? And they begin to sort of screech and gibber as they are completely alight. And we will get to the damage on their turn. Absolutely. Is there anything else for Darwin or Bob?
That is it.
Then Katasha, up to bat.
Yes, sir. I will take my movement up so they're within 30 feet. I think it'll just be if I'm behind Haleth, then I should be able
Okay.
to get them all. I'll just say, Haleth, don't turn around! And I'll do a Radiance of the Dawn. So there'll be a big
He goes-
flash from behind
He
him.
goes, what was that?
Cover his eyes with my mage hand.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. You tell him not to turn around. He's not turning around. The light of day blasts out fucking flashbang style. What do I
Con
gotta roll here?
saves.
Con saves, got it. It's failure, success. Or what's the DC?
16.
Yeah, one succeeds, the rest fail.
No worries.
I'm just gonna say it's this one guy who hasn't been fairy fired who is just.
He's in the back.
So-
He's the most protected because of distance.
Yeah, he's the only one who hasn't taken any sort of damage at all, and he's just going, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
How much damage is this?
So it's 17 to anyone who failed, and then
Got it.
half that, so 14. Or sorry, half to whoever succeeded.
No worries. That'll be 8 damage to our fella in the back there.
Nice.
Who's received his first little sting of radiance. Is there a blinded condition here?
No, just 2d10 radiance. Magical darkness is dispelled, but yeah, that's just radiant damage.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all screeching in pain. This has been the most terrifying 3 seconds of their life. Well, sorry, 6 seconds, because that, if there's nothing else but Katosh, is the round. All right, 6 seconds later, they went from like, hey man, so like, what are you thinking of eating today? Oh, I'm gonna try the South Tunnel. To, George is dead! And that's gonna bring us back around to Selena's turn at the top of the first active round for the bad guys. What do you do?
Can I make it into melee?
You sure can. Right above Philippe, and you could bop this guy if you want.
Okay, great.
You have advantage because of Fairy Fire.
Perfect. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Sweet. That's 8 bludgeoning damage. And will smite.
Yeah.
Nine more radiant damage.
9 more radiant damage. Excellent. You bash it in the head and it burns in more radiant flame. You have a second attack.
Oh yeah.
The only paladin to ever forget to have extra attack.
22.
Absolutely. Roll damage.
14 bludgeoning.
Hell yeah, you guys are the best. Yeah, you smash it. It is maybe 2 really big blows away from death. It is really bloodied. Well done. Is there anything else for the princess?
No, I don't think so.
Got it. All right, Nero, you're very back and safe. Smokey kind of comes over and like does the like cat against your leg thing and kind of.
Yeah, not now, Smoking. We're busy. How far away am I away from the Alphas, the slime things?
The nearest one. You have a lot of friends between you and the bad guys, but the nearest one is 45 feet away.
Okay. Mind Sliver,
All right, intelligence save.
DC 15.
On a 5 on the dice, that will end up being a 1 at the end.
Ha! Mm-hmm. 8
Right.
psychic damage.
8 psychic damage. Got it. All right.
Yeah, good thing about
one-
like cantrips like that is that they don't require you to aim and possibly hit your allies.
That is true. Yeah, that thing is 1 blow away from death, without a doubt. Which brings us indeed to their turn. Fuck, they're restrained, huh? And they take 2d4, I believe, Darwin. Why don't you go ahead and roll it?
Five.
They'll each take 5 damage then. Is this one alive? No, sir! It burns alive in the web and is destroyed, defeated, no more. Um, so they're gonna do the next most reasonable thing. They're gonna spit on you guys. Tally, Haleth, and Philippe will be the victims of some spit. I am going to need dexterity saving throws from the three.
17.
Yep, you're like, and get your shield up.
18.
Yeah, you're like, dodge out of the way. And Haleth is me. He goes, oh, what the fuck? And then they kind of start like kind of like just start chomping at you from inside the web, but are unable to get to you, and will just kind of like they're stupid. They're stupid as fuck, and they're like trying to get out, but they can't.
They have a -4 intelligence.
They sure do. Which will bring us to Haleth. I need to check something now that you guys are so very close to the bad guys. Yeah, in fairness, Hal should be standing here. I'm going to roll a saving throw for Haleth. Oh, fuck, that's not good. As they like, they're like gibbering and going off as they are. Oh shit, he's got a pretty good saving. Oh, it won't be enough though. Haleth kind of kind of like grabs his head as they continue to like gibber at him, and he's clearly suffering from some kind of strange effect. In which I need to roll a dice. And his turn is going to be wasted. And that'll bring us to Philippe's turn, in which I believe, Philippe, you're going to be just fine. Yeah, they're a little far away from you. Yep. What would you like to do with your turn, Philippe?
The webs are still there? Or have they...
Sure are.
Okay.
They'll be gone momentarily, but for now they are still there.
I'll move around the outside of the web box. Yeah.
10.
Until if I can get parallel to the guy that's there, that's fine.
Well, like that?
Yeah. And then I'll just shoot him.
Fair enough. Are you aiming for this guy? Okay, it's an advantage.
Yeah.
He's restrained. Yeah. Oh, I got a Selena mini, didn't I? I finally received it after all these years.
AC 22?
That will hit.
And I'm going to remember to do what I didn't do the last time, because I don't want a 1 on the damage roll.
That's fair.
And I still rolled a 1 on the damage roll. So one single solitary point of damage.
Oh, no. Okay. You clip it.
And my second action will be to reload.
Fair enough. Actually, sorry, I gotta check something because I'm pretty sure. Hey, there it is. I don't know why I haven't put it in yet. We have a Selena Dewdrop min.
Yay!
Yay! Look at her! Look at her! She's so tiny! She's flying around! Woohoo! Hey, the party officially all has minis! Yeah! Okay, that's gonna bring us then to Talenta Jones. What do you do, Mr. Jones?
I was actually watching Casino Royale before I fell asleep.
Good movie.
Okay. I mean, is that fairy fire or real fire?
That's real fire. That's fairy fire. So both. You can step over here without being harmed and take your advantage attack if you want.
That would be perfect.
Yeah, this is essentially a grill. They are on fire, fairy fired, and stuck in the grill restrained.
Perfect. Okay. Advantage short sword +1. Ooh, let's crit fish. Nope. 26 to hit.
I think that'll hit.
All right.
Oh, actually, I gotta check something real quick on the tally before we proceed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need you, sir, to make me a wisdom save at the start of your turn, because as these things like make their weird gibbering sounds, the pervasive alien sound of it sort of begins to overlap in your brain and begins to confuse you of where you are and what's going on. So make me a wisdom save.
All right. Almost a nat 20. 14.
But you don't give a fuck. You've been dealing with enough weird stuff going on in your brain already that you just walk it off. So please, what did you roll on your attack?
That'll be 12 damage with the short
Oh
sword.
yeah, that's right. 12 damage on the short sword. Would you like a little sneak attack on that, sir? He is nearly dead.
Sure.
All right, roll it.
I will re-roll. That'll be 7 additional damage.
Okay, it is hanging on for dear life. One more solid blow will do the job.
And I'll make my dagger attack.
Go for it.
$27 to hit.
Oh yeah, roll me damage. Roll well, sir. Roll well.
That will be 7.
Will 7 be enough? 7 will be enough. And with that, you come in, hard, short sword, like deep, deep stab into the side of it, pinning it. And then as like a mouth turns around to stab at you, you just like shove your dagger hand like into the mouth and like sort of cut the brain stem before it can actually clamp down on you, and it dies in fire.
I'm picturing like him coming in. He, focuses on it with the short sword, and then like he's already looking at like the next opponent, and then as it like jumps at him, he just like puts out a dagger and twists and pulls out, and then it dies.
Oh yeah, Talenta Jones. You may notice that you seem to be moving with a greater focus than you have possessed in quite a long time. Your ability to sort of be ambidextrous has returned to you.
Yeah.
Is there a movement you'd like to use? You've got 25 feet of it.
I'll do a bonus action disengage.
Alright. Well, there's nothing to
And
disengage
I'll
with.
go back.
And you've already used your bonus action.
Yeah.
Alright, just step back 10 feet. Cool.
Not with the Vex. I mean the Nick property, my boy.
Oh, right. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, beautiful. That'll bring us back around to Darwin. What do you want to do, Seth?
Let's see.
I
guess I'm just-
drops if you step right over here.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And then just shoot the closest one still living with firebolt.
Magnificent. Go right ahead. Advantage because restrain.
21.
21 will hit. Roll damage.
16 plus a d8. 17.
17. All right, you blast it. Well done, sir. Is there anything else?
Then Bob is going to blast that one too with a force ballista.
Go for it.
$14.
14 to hit. That'll hit.
7 damage.
7 damage. Very good, very good. It is just about bloodied, like 1 hit point away from bloodied. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Well, that's my turn.
All right, that'll bring us to Katosh. Katosh, what would you like to do? There are 2 left in the middle of the burner.
Yes, I will step a little bit over to the right and cast Firebolt on one of them that's stuck.
Magnificent. Go for it. You want the one on the left or the right? They're both stuck.
Left.
Okay, left it is.
Is that advantage because he's restrained?
Yes.
Cool. Damn. 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Seven fire damage.
Nice. 7 fire damage it is. Okay, is there anything else?
No, sir. That's all.
All right, Selena Dewdrop, you're back up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna fly over to the one that's more injured and
Alright.
bop him.
It is hot, but you do.
Okay, great. I'm gonna make 2 attacks at advantage.
Got it. It's gonna be a smoke-cooked Selena soon enough.
Oh, the first is a 13.
That'll hit.
Oh, cool. And the second's a 22.
That will not hit. I'm kidding. Yeah, it'll hit. That was a joke.
Yeah. 11 on the first one for bludgeoning.
Okay.
Ooh, and perfect damage 15 on the second one.
Very good. It is still standing, however.
Oh man. Well, that's all I got for now.
Okay, fair enough. That'll bring us back around to Nero. Nero, what do you want to do?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I move forward like 10 feet and I cast the Mind Sliver again.
Got it. Distance? Yeah, it's 45 feet. Yeah, go right ahead.
DC 15's intelligence save.
That is a failure on a nat 1, bringing the total to a -3.
8.
8. That is a dead creature. All's dead. Excellent. If there's anything else for Nero.
No, nope, that'll be it.
All right, go ahead and roll me that 2d4, Darwin. It will take 5 damage. And look at that. There's like a perfectly delicious princess right there for eating. It is going to make a bite attack against you, Selena, at disadvantage because it's inside some webs. That is going to be 6 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. Well, that's its turn. As it is restrained, it can't get out. And it starts going... and that'll bring us to Hal's turn. Who's like looking at the fire and looking at Selena being attacked and like burned a little bit. And he just kind of smiles and doesn't do anything. Because he doesn't want to go inside the fire. And he's a melee guy. What's he supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to run into the fire? And that'll be Hal's turn. Bringing us to Philippe. Philippe, you're running into a similar problem, but you have a gun. That's the difference. What do you do?
We're going to shoot him. Because
Alrighty.
I'm not running into the fire either.
Fair enough.
How about a nat 20?
I think that'll hit. A nat 20. Oh, it's wearing adamantine armor. Okay.
And that'll be 17 points of damage.
Ooh! You
And
shoot it
the
right
second attack will be reload.
Fair enough. Yeah, you blast like a whole chunk of meat up the side of it, and it looks like Uh, what's it from? There's this one monster movie where they like put like a grenade inside of like I don't know, it's like a zombie or an ooze or something, and it explodes them, and it's just like two legs. And Terminator 2 when they like shoot a grenade into the T2 Terminator, and it's like all fucked up, and then it slowly like begins to reincorporate itself. It's just like that. Okay, magnificent, Philippe. Well done. Bringing us to Talenta, Joel. Talenta, the creature is magnificently hurt, and it looks like the restraints will only hold for a couple more seconds. What do you do?
How many are left?
One.
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 Which one is it? Is it the one in
It's the pink
like
one.
behind the pink one? Got it. Shit.
You would throw your dagger. Got a bandage.
True. Oh yeah.
Now, it's been so
I
long
can
since
throw
you've
two.
used it. Yeah, you throw it too. It's been so long. You're like, wait a second. It's been a year, but I could throw it. Yeah,
These
Opens
are
up his
my
trench coat.
friends. See how
Yeah.
they listen.
you have the bandolier from that crazy Boromir kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and make me an attack roll at advantage.
Shikayate.
Uh,
Fa. 27 on the first one.
Yep, roll me damage for sneak attack.
Okay, Shikayate. Reroll that. Shikayate. There we go. 3d6s. That will be 17 damage.
How do you? Oh, nice, 69 damage. That's great. How do you want to kill this creature? As the last of the spider webs begin to sort of snap off of the side of it, and it begins to free itself, and it's chomping up at the princess, and you throw your dagger. What happens?
I think pretty much just like I said, he like realizes, oh yeah, I can throw daggers, and then he undoes his waistcoat, pulls two daggers from the bandolier, twists them in his hands, and then he like, and then
Hell yeah. Yeah, the dagger's just you're like it's like muscle memory. You're like, oh yeah, I'm really good at this. And the dagger just like as it's chomping up, it just like goes into where Philippe blasted it, goes right deep into the core of the creature and just stabs deep as it's forming around it and just can't continue to incorporate itself. Falls apart, dead, and sort of sloshes into a wide slime as the spider webs finally burn away in succession with that last strike. And so the creatures are slain. Easy, bro. Well, now what?
Good work there, Darwin.
They figure out a way how to make my nozzle like smaller so I don't impede our melee brethren.
I can make do.
Tally, good work.
Yeah, we'll just knock them back into play if they get free. That's really perfectly fair and fine by us. You continue to put them in a box and set them on fire. We'll just play goalie and keep it pushing them back in.
No, just
You
work
guys
on
suddenly
making the
realize
fire
Philippe
hotter.
might be. You guys just suddenly realize Philippe might be really into like soccer or hockey or something like that.
Are those a thing in Eberron?
Yes,
sure
There are
sports
absolutely
exist.
sports in Eberron. Yeah, there's some very specific sports in Eberron actually.
Oh, I should
Katosh
look this
plays
up later.
telekinetic basketball.
Can we have a
Yo.
sports session? Can we have like a sports session?
I was like, we should do that one time, maybe later. But okay. Yeah, good job, everybody.
Oh,
Let's
Do you
Yeah, I
need to
guess we
get
can.
samples from these, Darwin?
I I want to burn these. This should not be replicated.
Oh,
Fair
you
enough.
you did. Yeah, all that's left is like charred goo and like pieces of teeth, and they're gone. They're gone beyond recognition.
Like the beautiful forms that are like forms and function in nature. These are not beautiful at all.
They're a little aberrant, to be sure.
Hey, he's new to the whole aberrant dragon mark thing. I kind of
Oh,
watch that language for for right now.
sorry. I was just talking about all the teeth and eyes and ew.
We just got him back.
Oh, keep in mind, you guys don't know that. You guys don't know about his
Oh,
mark.
yeah.
That
Yep.
yeah, let's continue to see where this track is headed.
The house like, ew, aberrant, gross. No, I'm kidding. He didn't say that. No, but he will turn to you, Tally, and he'll be like, "You're pretty effective with those daggers."
Uh, feels pretty good.
He will he'll just kind of put a hand out to like shake your hand, say, sorry. Things got a little heated last night. Are we good?
Yeah, yeah, we're good.
You shake his hand?
Yeah, I pull one of the one of these. No. He just punches the
Vow
fucking
of vengeance.
Your
Okay,
man's
yeah, yeah.
target. No, but I shake his hand.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you shake his hand. He looks happy to know there's no hard feelings. Um,
His hand
and
isn't like decayed and fucking like
it's
rotting,
cold
is
and
it?
clammy, but it's not like he doesn't smell of rot and decay. But his hand is certainly cold and clammy like a corpse's. Yeah.
Hmm. What does he smell like?
You lean in, give him a little whiff, a little, give him one of those.
I'll do a. Would that be sleight of hand to do it without him seeing?
Well,
I don't know.
oh, yeah. I'll tell you what. Make me a stealth check and a perception check. As he
Okay.
turns around, you kind of like lean in for a quick whiff without him seeing.
Stealth. So the stealth was a 17, and the perception a natural 20 for a total of 23.
Okay, you lean in to smell him, and like it's not like a rotten corpse that he smells like. But he doesn't smell good either. He smells like maybe who's someone who very recently died. Like very recently, where there's almost like it's almost like that retirement home smell, that like
Mothballs.
a little bit of like a maybe, yeah, like there's definitely like
Formaldehyde?
um there's definitely a smell of decay to him, but not like a body decay, like a flesh decay, like almost like ruin, like how his clothes are starting to tatter and kind of get old. So yeah, he doesn't smell great, to be clear. As you lean in, you're like, oh, no. But it's nothing that you would like smell as he's walking by and go, oh, fuck. He's not like one of these like Magic the Gathering players who just stay inside for like 2 weeks straight and don't shower. Nothing like that. He doesn't smell great. He doesn't smell great. Um, ruin and faint decay. Um, anyway, now that you're done smelling the Revenant, um,
Somebody had to
let's
do it.
Somebody had to do it. You guys have two paths before you. You've got a left and you've got a right. To your care, Katosh, you know that Hal tends to stare at the right wall, if that matters to you.
Would you wish to go and finish this now?
You kind of nod slowly. I wouldn't say no.
Well, I guess right then.
Yeah, Katosh will start walking right.
Hey,
All right.
What
and
happens when you get your final mark?
I don't know. I My best guess is that nature takes its course.
So there's a chance, probably more than a chance, that once we get this final guy, that'll be
As
Kurt's.
I've killed each one of them, I have felt my need to remain here weaken. So, I mean, I don't know how this all works, but yeah, I don't think I'll have a reason to stay after that.
This guy got him Rex, right?
Rex the Hammer.
Okay.
I know well why he's called.
Yes. Does he have a hammer?
Yes, he has a hammer.
Okay, well,
He's
that's
actually a porn star.
The things he did.
Katosh's mage hand gives Talia props.
What were you saying there, Philippe?
well,
Yeah, sorry.
am just I got thinking, Telly. In our not this company, but in my previous company, we had a scout who wore a chain shirt made of that mithril stuff. He wore it like under his regular clothes. You fucking couldn't tell. And he was
Halfling
our
guy?
hmm? No,
Halfling guy?
no, no. But
Uh,
I thought, since we got enough, well, maybe got enough. We'd have to ask and see, but might be able to get those smiths who made, and he'll pound on his own chest plate, the guys who made this. They might be able to hook you up with uh a chain shirt or something that you could just slip under your regular clothes. This guy was as silent as a ghost, so and it didn't seem to impede his ability to sneak around any. So
that's a great idea. I mean, the reason I ask about the halfling, I knew a halfling that was given this mithril from like these elves. Yeah, he had like some crazy quest or whatever that a wizard put him on. Um, he
yeah,
had to walk across like all this land. He didn't wear any shoes. I don't know why he didn't, because most of the halflings I know wore shoes. I don't know. So he just walked across the land. I think he was carrying like a necklace or like I don't know, maybe some kind of body
bracelet,
jewelry. I don't know,
bracelet maybe.
bracelet maybe. Yeah, but yeah, apparently this guy got pressed so many times and they could not kill that motherfucker at all. So
If anybody wants to roll, anyone proficient with smithing tools, Darwin, wants to roll a Arcana check about the armoring applications of Mithril, as alluded to by, uh, yeah, by Philippe. You may go ahead, roll an Arcana at advantage.
18.
Okay,
21.
excellent. Oh, excellent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you guys will know about two applications of Mithril. The first of which is the most well known among Smith, which is that mithril in and of itself is the most light and flexible of metals out there. Um, it is, as you said, it can be made into a chain shirt or breastplate to be worn under normal clothing. Or it could be made into anything else, but it can't go under normal clothing. It also removes any disadvantages to do with stealth or any strength requirements. So hypothetically, you could make a suit of like heavy armor or half plate for someone with very, very low strength, and they could roam around with it. Um, Such as, say, a flying fairy princess who has a weight restraint when it comes to heavy armor. Um, that is one option,
Oh,
or indeed a sneaky rogue who might need to hide the armor. The other thing I will give you is that it is very specific to the elves of Aurenial and Valinor, but there is a special magical item known as an elven chain, which creates chainmail or a chain shirt that mimics the power of Mithril by providing a +1 to armor class and being able to be worn under clothing. And you can wear it regardless of proficiency with that armor. So hypothetically, you could find an elven smith to make, say, chainmail armor for Tally, and he won't have to worry about armor restrictions, for example. So those are two applications of Mithril.
Of course, if you really liked, Nero's tiara thing, we could have one made for you too. So, whichever way you want to go with it.
It's called a
You can
crown.
also you can also make 3 rings for the elves, fairest and most graceful of all.
Yeah, I remember they tried that. What a stupid idea.
In fact, those were the only ones that did work, I think. if I'm not
Oh
mistaken.
yeah, that's true.
The other ones fucked up, but those 3 were fine.
Like all of
Um,
them.
Yeah.
Terrible success rate from Tal'Dorei.
Oh
Or
no,
depending
no, no.
on
They were perfectly successful. They worked exactly according to design. 3 of them didn't.
yeah. In fact, if you from Sauron's perspective, it was an incredibly high success rate. Just there was
Oh
3 of
yeah,
those
true.
little fuckers in there that didn't quite work.
Well, except the dwarves ones. I mean the
Yeah,
dwarves they he thought that they would be like his servants, right? And then they were just overcome with like greed and fucking whatever.
yeah, that's what he wanted. He was easier to manipulate them with.
Hmm.
But anyway, enough about that lore. But
Who
yeah,
was
you
that
guys have
campaign?
some. Yeah, hey, I'll run it. Go for
Yeah,
it.
I see the track going right. Do you have any idea, Talus? Are we looking at a left?
As you guys have been following this little track, his head has been glued to the right wall the whole time, and he goes, "We're just going in circles around him." Yeah, yeah, let's try right.
Okay.
Um, he's starting to get some
Then
energy.
then
I
right it
haven't
is.
seen any doors that we've passed. No secret
No,
passages no one's noticed.
it's just no, no, no. Your special sight is not pervaded any special invisible.
Cool.
But good catch, good catch. Definitely remind me, absolutely. Um, so you guys continue right. Haleth definitely takes to the lead with a sort of grim excitement um, for the destiny before him, shall we say. Continue, continue, continue until finally you guys come to a room. As you stand here at the mouth of the room, you're going to look inside to see a number of things. Um, there was a single lantern resting in the middle of the floor, illuminating the entire room. Um, the ceiling is about 10 feet high and partially collapsed. There is mining carts around the room containing glittering heaps of sort of this bronzy brass, maybe coppery ore. It's definitely not mithril. And in the back corner is a wounded human warrior wielding a rather large maul, a big ass hammer. And he's been backed into the southeast wall, cornered by what look to be demons. And he's just kind of like doing his last stand kind of situation. You'll also notice that about three of those demons are dead on the floor, which, in fairness for a single warrior, is impressive. This warrior is clad in plate armor and is kind of looking like a man on his final stand. Um, and I think Haleth looks at the scene with a moment of consideration of letting him die or not, and moves forward into the room. Would you guys all like to join him into the combat?
Sure.
Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna take my lead from Haleth. It'll be, follow a step behind and to the left, to provide him the left flank on a wedge.
yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, I just gotta drop in. I want to drop in the right minis for these guys. Uh, yeah, let's get some nah things going. Um, and um, I think he says very quietly to the rest of you something along the lines of like, "If you can help, I'd appreciate it. No one kills him but me." As he sort of moves forward to attack the demons, who are sort of surrounding him. Okay, I'm gonna drop some minis in.
I will head.
Uh, Howlith is going to sort of be first into the room. Felipe wanted to be on his flank, so we'll put you right up next to him. Who else is positioned where?
I'll be moving in with him.
All right, you'll be at his next flank.
Yep.
And
Oh man,
my
Howlith
dagger.
is. No one's ever been so supported on a vengeance mission. It's great. It's great to see. Um, who's following up?
I'll
Darwin. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Hero.
I'll follow in after Darwin.
All right. What about you, Tally?
I'll be there. He has my dagger.
All right. We'll say that you're kind of following. You're kind of like in the line too. You're kind of following up.
Yeah,
All the boys are in a line.
I don't know if you've
Except,
seen the like the reboot of Total Recall. Um
yeah.
but like there's this one scene where I forgot her fucking name, but Selena from Underworld, she's
Kate
like
Beckinsale.
standing. Yeah,
Kate Beckinsale.
yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
How could you have forgot the name of the queen?
Oh my god. Anyway, but she's like standing behind this like android thing and like using it for cover as it advances. So I picture like Tally kind of behind Haleth like that,
Okay, I got you. I got you.
kind of like
Put you
a
kind of there.
hand on his back a little bit, kind of letting him know he's there and kind of
Beauty.
ready.
And last but not least, Selena. What are you doing?
I guess she'll round out the back then. Yeah.
Okay. You can stick next to Nero. Okay. Little um battle. Time for some initiative rolls. Takes a minute. Okay.
Are you keeping the initiatives from last thing? Combats?
No, or go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Okay. And um, there. And dang, sucks. Okay, who rolled above a 20?
I did.
Got it. There's nobody else. Who rolled above a 15?
17.
16.
16. Sorry, I just short-circuited there for a second. What's your dex there, Philippe?
An 11.
Understood. Okay, who has a 10 plus?
11.
Whoa, hold up. Oh, there we go. Okay, Nero, you're next. Sorry, Katosh, what'd you get?
It was a 16, so I
Okay.
should be good for it.
Yeah, you're totally good. Okay, who rolled a 5 plus?
9.
A 9. Okay, understood. And Darwin, how'd you do?
3.
A 3. Got it. What are we reading? Okay, we are good to go. Thank you for your patience. Tally, you are first up to bat, my friend. Yeah, you hear that Rex the Hammer, as you could probably presume him to be, sort of look over and see you all. Says, give a fellow a hand, would you? You're all fucked now. As he looks over at the demons, the guy's like bleeding between his plates.
What do the demons sound like?
Yeah.
What do the demons sound like? Well, better yet, I'll give you pictures of what they look like, and you
Hell
can.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So there's about 5 of these dudes who seem to be the lesser of the two types, sort of crawling around. That's number 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like that, huh?
I
You
don't
like
know.
that shit. And then the bigger one, who seems to be like, if there were to be a commander, he would be it. This is the much larger demon.
Abominations.
Fucking
Abominations.
It's almost like they don't belong on this plane or something, huh?
I shall castigate each and every one of them.
Creatures from
Nice.
deepest Kyber.
Yes, exactly.
Well, technically in
as for
Kyber.
what they sound like, the like the first picture I sent you, the like weird looking like eyeball dog humans with the teeth, they're actually sort of like goading, like sort of like you're ever going to kill it, well you or whatever. Does anyone speak Undercommon?
No.
They're speaking essentially what would be black speech in like Tolkien, like to the guy in the corner, whereas the bigger one is just kind of making general like bug sounds, like larger monstrous bug sounds,
Gross.
making like little like pincer sounds with their claws.
Sorry, I just needed that visual.
You're good. You're
like
good.
it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't knock it too much.
Oh yeah, it's my turn.
Is it
Yeah,
is it too much for you, Tally? Do you think you can't handle the fight?
don't fucking press me. He will. I don't even think I can make it there.
You
Unless I
can with a
dash.
fucking speedy. You can also hold your turn back if you want to wait for someone to run in.
What's in that rail car right there?
That would be knocked over. Heaps of, again, that ore, that like bronzy looking ore.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, I think I'll bonus action dash and get into combat with one of them mofos.
Understood. All right. So 5, 10, yeah, no worries. Hey, you get there in 30 feet. So you
Hey.
have the potential to get back. Okay, you run up behind this guy and make an attack.
Yes. They don't notice me, right?
They know you're here, yeah.
So if
This
I
was
did
definitely not a surprise attack, no.
got it. So if I would have run up with a bonus action hide.
I will allow you to have like hid behind the minecart if you wanted, yeah. So roll me a stealth check through bonus action.
Got it. Shikayet. 17.
17. You, sir, come charging up, and indeed you seem to have fooled it stealthily.
Okay, since I used bonus action, it would behoove of me to attack with 2 daggers.
Oh yeah, you have the Nick property. Yeah, go ahead.
Shikayet. Shikayet. 26 to hit.
I think that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage with sneak attack.
Beautiful. Reroll that. There we are. Shikayet. That'll be 20 damage.
Ooh, coming in strong. All right, you come sliding in and stab it for 20 damage, which makes it through just fine. That creature sort of probably does the exact pose that showing in the pictures. It looks back and its head kind of tilts down and around and back at you. It speaks to you in its strange tongue. Goes,
Like, you know what? You're right. And then I'll stab it again.
That's funny.
This will be a straight roll, correct?
Yep.
25 to hit.
Yep.
Shikayet.
Well, you got Vex from your short sword, right?
I attacked with the should have attacked with the short sword, but I don't think, since I used my bonus action to hide, if I would have used the short sword, then I wouldn't be able to.
No, you don't have a limit to properties you can use. So you would have hid, ran in, attacked with your sneak attack and all that shit. That would have applied Vex for your dagger, which would have had the Nick property, so you could have used it on your action.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So do a crit fish.
Shikayet. 23 to hit.
Yeah. It's,
The most annoying shit is having to scroll down this log. That'll be 8 damage on the dagger this time.
You stab it again, and it kind of like hisses at you with serrated, spiny teeth, and then you hear in your head, "He's saying he can see your shadow," as the big bug creature turns around and sees you.
Yeah?
The eye of the Nothic can see into the realm of spirits. Your shadow is clear to them.
Huh. And then because I sneak attacked, I'll send a whale from the grave to the main guy.
All right, go for it.
How much damage is that again?
That's what I imagine. Say whale the grave.
Oh yeah, here's what he says. He's like, "Huh? Can you see it now?" And then he sends the whale straight at him.
Yeah, your shadow sort of extends from you.
11 damage to the main guy.
11 damage to the main guy. He takes that 11 damage. That is necrotic, I assume?
Yes.
He kind of takes it and he goes, "Indeed. Let's see if we can pull the shadow from you like a knife." And that will be your turn.
Yes, it is.
My super hurt friend over here is gonna sort of like hit himself in the wound to kind of pump himself up, and he is going to use second wind to regenerate 20 health. Probably should have used that earlier. Good timing though. And he'll come running in, swinging with his hammer at the big guy. That is going to be a 21 and a 22, which will both hit just fine. Dealing 13 damage on the first hammer blow. You hear a loud cracking sound as the carapace of the creature snaps under the weight of the hammer. And then another 11 damage as it comes back around for a second blow. And then he makes a third attack. The last attack, the creature manages to get its hard back shell in the way, and the hammer blow just bounces off of the back of the shell as if he just struck a thick tree or something harder. He goes, "Don't just stand there, friends. I could use the help." And Haleth will run in to assist his old ally. He's going to run right up to the main guy. And he is going to, take this demon by one of the mandibles, the pincered mandibles by the face, grab it, and pull the demon to look into his eyes. And he says very quietly to it, "That one's mine." And he's going to do a vengeful glare upon him. Bad guy's got to make a wisdom saving throw. Despite having magical resistance, you will not be able to resist the terror that befalls him from this revenant, and he will be frightened and paralyzed until further notice. Damn, I just fucked myself over. I don't get to use this cool bad guy anymore. Okay, that is going to bring us to this strange eyeball creatures. This one is going to return the favor back to you, Talenta Jones. He is going to look up at you. And he is going. His eye is actually going to turn in his face as he looks at you and changes color, and he's going to do a weird insight to see if he can learn something about you that nobody knows. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. What'd you say, Tyler? You're muted?
I said, "Uh-oh, this will be a lucky, most definitely."
Yeah, throw a lucky on it.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Sakayat. Sakayat. Oh fuck, bro. That'll be 11.
11. As the eye turns and changes color, it starts to go. And you kind of have this weird feeling that it knows something about you it shouldn't. And as it continues to stare at you, I need you to make a con save, as it is going to do a rotting gaze.
That's not a good gaze to have.
It's just staring at you, yeah.
Okay, con.
Con.
Sakayat. All right. I rolled a 12. Does that fail?
It sure does.
I will spend a reaction to use aberrant fortitude.
Ooh, what the fuck is that?
It might still fail, but when you fail a con saving throw, you can take a reaction to roll 1d4 and add the number rolled to the save, potentially turning the failure into a success.
Understood.
Ooh, that's a 4 on the die for a total of 16.
16! 16 is a save. You will take half damage. Question for all my people at the back of the room, so that's every party member except Tally. What are your passive perceptions? Does anyone have one above 15?
Mine's 15.
Okay.
Nope.
Anybody else? Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
14.
How perfect. Katosh, as this thing is staring at Tally and like attacking him with its very sight, you just notice like the faintest and strangest and somehow familiar, you don't know from where, but just like the faintest little glow from behind his collar on the back of his neck. You don't know. It's weird. New magic power or something?
See a little flash, yeah. Cool.
Just a little flash. And it seems to protect him. Nobody else really knows.
I also have a passive insight of 18, so I'll just take that and go.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, as for your damage, sir, I apologize. Don't let me leave you stranded.
Leave me high and dry, as it were.
That is only going to be 5 necrotic damage to you, sir. This one over here, I think is just going to do the same damn couple of things to you. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say this one did the gaze. The guy that you actually attacked, he is going to also do a weird insight. So make me another wisdom saving throw. The difference is that he's going to make a claw attack against you.
Okay.
So make a wisdom save.
If I'm within 30 feet, I might be.
Let's find out.
Should be if you're around Hal.
Yeah, you sure are.
I'll protect my buddy. Warding flare.
Warding flare, person will be at disadvantage, fair enough.
That's a 3 on the wisdom save.
This one over here looks at you with the same, or the one, both of them have now looked at you leeringly with that eye, and you know that the two of them know things about you that nobody should know. Maybe you don't even know.
12 temporary HP tally.
12 to tally. Then it strikes with disadvantage as you blind it in its massive eyeball. That is only going to be 16 to hit. Is that a hit tally? Nope, it swings and misses, and then it'll lance out with the other hand and be even worse, and you evade both attacks thanks to Katosh and your own dexterity. We got 2 more. these two guys, this one's going to attack Haleth, and this one is going to do a cheeky little run over here to do some claw attacks on the hammer. So this guy is going to, we're going to do some wisdom saves. How does Haleth do? Haleth is absolutely going to succeed. He's a pretty dangerous wisdom saving throw about him. And it is not able to learn anything about Haleth. And instead will just attack at advantage. The hammer will also succeed. Now for a series of attacks at advantage because of various flanks. First attack against Haleth misses. Second attack against Haleth hits. As for the hammer, that one is going to miss against plate armor, and that one's going to hit with a natural 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I within? I gotta check and see how this is done. When you are a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack. Is that nat 20 within 30 feet of me?
Let's find out. That was against the hammer, and he's a little further into the room. That is 50 feet, I'm sorry to say.
Okay.
Yeah, that's quite a ways away. My apologies.
That's okay.
Okay.
Oh no,
Okay.
the hammer gets whomped.
Oh no. That is going to be perfect damage against him, so that's going to be 23 damage. As the claw like stabs into his shoulder. Oh, oops, I did that wrong. 23 becomes 46. He is once again looking tremendously wounded, which Haleth isn't too happy about. That is the end of the Nothic's turns. Philippe, you're up to bat, my friend. There are monsters.
I'm going to move to the Nothic to the right of Haleth.
Oops. Yep. You wanna?
And
I don't care about the 5. You want to flank?
Yeah, and I'm going to get bigger when I get there. So.
Oh, fair
or
enough.
on my way there, it's the as he's running, he's just getting bigger.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're kind of ducking under the 10-foot roof, but yeah, you get there.
And it's time to whack a Nothic. Or whatever the great green eyeball things are.
Absolutely. Turns around and goes, "Ugh."
Well, we'll start with a crit.
Okay.
Which is an excellent place to start.
I would say
and that'll be, and he can have 2 saves, 1 con save DC 16, 1 strength DC 16.
Okay, a con and a strength. Let's see how those go.
Because you're getting hit by the axe, and
I got a 13 on the con, and I got a 20 on the strength.
Okay, lay on the ground.
All right, and so he does.
So 2 and 6 is 8, and 14 is 22, and 5 is 27. That'll be 27 points of damage on the first swing.
Woo.
And the second swing will be at advantage, again, because you're lying on the ground.
Absolutely.
And that'll be a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
I don't like the 4, so we're going to re-roll that. Because I can. It went up by a point, so 5. And 11 points on the second swing through.
11 points on the swing through. Beautiful. All right, it's pretty damaged. Well done.
And Yeah, no, we're gonna action surge.
Hell
I got
yeah.
you. I got you lying on the ground. I might as well hit you with the the whole shebang.
Fair enough.
AC 14. Oh
That
wait, it's at
will. Oh,
advantage. Hold on a second.
yeah, 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 yeah.
AC 16.
That'll hit.
There we go. 5. And another 6. That's 13 points of damage.
Beautiful. That is a very dead monster.
Awesome.
Pull your gun. Give it to somebody if you want. This guy's
Yeah,
paralyzed.
we'll shoot the bug.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Go for it. Roll an attack, roll an advantage.
I like shoot the bug.
Pulls out a fucking cannon.
9.
A 9 at advantage.
Yeah,
Is
I
that-
rolled a 6 and a 3.
Yeah, you take out your fucking hand cannon and it explodes the wall behind him, but not the bad guy, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, that's everything in one go.
Fair enough. I imagine, like, you take out what is a veritable cannon and blast it, and as it hits the wall just explodes like a cannonball hit it, and then just, like, a tiny little, like, lead pellet just, like, falls out of the wall after it's shrunk back down. And they're like, what the fuck? Incredible. That is going to bring us to you, Katosh. Katosh, these things don't belong on this plane. These are not things of light. What do you do?
I was gonna say, can I make a religion check to think whether or not turn undead would work?
Make me a religion or nature check. It is your choice.
Cool. Dirty 20 religion?
Beautiful. This is a demon. A demon from Kyber known as a Mesoloth. They are of a variety of creature that are neither devil nor demon. They are known as Yugoloth, which are essentially like mercenaries amongst fiends. And it is indeed a very dangerous fiend. As of right now, it is paralyzed and a little vulnerable. The rest of them, however, you do not recognize. They are clearly aberrants of Kyber of some kind. Those have nothing to do with religion. They are outside of nature altogether.
Okay, but they don't all necessarily seem undead.
No, nothing here is undead, and the only fiend is the Mesoloth.
Sweet, no worries. Then Katosh will cast a Spirit Guardians and run into the fray.
Ooh, deadly. All right,
He'll
run up right
pray,
behind Hal.
his holy symbol of the quarry will glow bright blue, and then 3 quarry spirits will wisp around him.
I love it. 15-foot radius, right?
Yep.
All right, you want to run up behind Haleth like that?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we will. You guys see as Katosh runs in. Maybe there's almost like this like avatar of like a quarry looking like spirit behind you as you move, kind of like following, mirroring your images, and then all around you, flying around, almost like the Dementors a little bit around Harry, except they're like these like strange like dream spirits of light, sort of just flying around the area and flying through and into your enemies. That'll be wisdom saving throws from our paralyzed Mesoloth and the Nothic.
Correct.
Mesoloth is going to roll on the wisdom save. That is going to be a 15.
Fail.
Fail. And from the Nothic is 13. So
Fail.
both of them fail.
DC
We'll
is
get some damage.
16. Yeah.
Magnificent.
3D 15 radiant.
15 radiant. Beautiful. 15 radiant there. 15 radiant there. Magnificent.
I would like to grab that Nothic by his eyeball and pull him into the Spirit Guardians with a telekinetic shove.
Ah, very nice. Very nice. Okay.
Strength save.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, that's a fail. Hell yeah. And it does. It gets pulled in, and as it is pulled in, wisdom save, which is not going to succeed against you, my friend. We can just keep the total if you like. That's easiest.
Yeah.
What was that number?
So 15 to everyone.
Excellent. Damage. Well done. We love Spirit Guardians. Good job.
This guy fucking plays Baldur's Gate 3, bro.
You
I'm
can
just a
tell.
fucking pro. That will be all. I'll just stand behind Hallett and I'll say, "Here for you, friend."
He
Finish
gives
it.
you, yeah. There's a bit of a nod. In the heat of battle, Nero, you're up to bat, my friend. What do you do?
Okay, so the Mesoloth is paralyzed. One Nothic is prone. What happened? What about the other one?
There's a dead Nothic. The Mesoloth is paralyzed. These two are inside the Spirit Guardians, and there's one last one that's flanking and assaulting the hammer.
Okay, I'm gonna move 30 feet to the left.
Like so?
Yeah.
All right, and so you do. You have a pretty tight view on these two Nothic, and a bit of a half cover on the guy at the back of the room attacking the hammer.
Okay, let me think. I'm gonna. Okay, let's try. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna have like Necroblast and Necrotic Blast, the one next to Tally.
Okay.
And
Magnificent. That one is very damaged. Go for it.
12.
12 does not hit, unfortunately. It
Okay,
sort of arcs its back and dexterously moves away from your shot.
that's okay.
Is there
That's the
anything
end of my
else?
turn. Nope, that's I basically can do nothing else.
Understood. Selena. Deadly Selena. What would you like to do?
Can I make it within melee?
I'm going to just give you the 5 feet. It's fine. You can get into melee with this incredibly damaged.
Okay, sure. Let's make an attack against it. 16 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll me some damage.
Great. 11 bludgeoning.
And you smash it and pulverize it into nothingness. It is dead.
Great. And am I out of movement?
You are out of movement, I'm sorry to say.
Okay. No worries. That'll be my turn.
You want to huck your hammer at one of them? Fun.
Mm, And then I'd have to go pick it up.
Yep.
Is that like a free action?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, who do you want to throw it at?
Do I get advantage on any of them?
You get advantage on the paralyzed guy.
Yeah, that one.
All right, I think Selena fully does like a Banjo-Kazooie wind-up and throws that motherfucker. Just make me a flat strength check.
Oh,
Because it'll be
sure.
considered an improvised weapon at that point.
Okay. 21.
That will hit. It'll be considered a crit. And yeah, I'm just gonna say, let's call it a one-handed strike. So only D8 plus your strength plus D8.
By 8, 16 damage.
All right, just basically throws a massive weaponized cinder block at this guy. I imagine she does like a full like ass overhead like wind up and then throws it like she turns herself into a wheel. And this meteorite hits the thing in the head for how much damage? One more time, sorry.
16.
Doing! Hits him in the head and rings his bell. Rings his bell pretty solidly. Very, very well done, Selena. Take an inspiration. We do love to see some fun use of weaponry. Good job. If there's nothing else from the dewdrop, that'll bring us to the Darwin. What do you do?
sorry, I was muted. Strict left, following Nero, kind of interpose myself in front of him.
Fair enough. You got a pretty clean shot on this guy and half covered for this guy, but you don't care about that.
Yep. I'm gonna do double barrel Eldritch Blast on the close one.
Go for it. Crit rolls.
19 to the first,
That'll hit.
natural 1 on the second.
Ooh. Roll me a D fucking 6 to see who you hit.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're not gonna say that's Tally. Roll an attack roll on Tally.
Attack roll and tally is an 8.
All right, that just whizzes over your ear, Tally. Go ahead and roll damage on the bad guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I rolled damage on tally. I'll roll an attack roll. 21. Sorry.
Sorry, 21 damage?
No. This was. I rolled the wrong die, and I'm trying to be honest. When you said roll an attack roll and tally, I rolled a damage die, which is smaller. So.
Got it. 21 probably hits Talenta Jones, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Roll me damage for the bad guy and Tally.
All right. The bad guy is
For
going
the last time.
a 4 plus 1, a 5 on the bad guy, and then that was going to get a 9.
9 damage to you, Tally. Gets shot in the back.
Sorry.
I'm about
Alright.
to stop saying sorry.
And I'll say that Bob followed me and shot the far one behind the dude.
All right, go for it. Roll me the attack roll. How fast is he?
30 feet.
All right, I'm gonna say you got to just over your head.
13.
13 is a miss, I'm afraid. Sort of
All right.
jumps out of the way.
That's my turn.
Mezzalock be paralyzed. That's its whole damn turn. Bringing us to Tally's turn. Tally, top of initiative, you're up. You've got some choices to make. This guy's paralyzed and is an easy critical strike if you want it. The hammer is being assaulted back there. And then there's this guy right here who knows something about you that no one should.
God, as a rogue, I want that critical hit so bad. But I've got to kill the guy that knows something about me.
That's fair. All right. Run in. Go ahead and make me that short sword strike.
You got it.
You like, caress the face of the Mezzaloth as you go by, like, I'm sorry.
This is a straight roll.
Straight roll.
That'll be a natural 1.
A natural 1. Roll me attack roll on. Roll me a d6. We'll see who you hit. Or, yeah, roll me a d6. See who you hit.
5.
5. Roll me an attack roll on Selena. Oh no!
22 to hit.
Oh no! Roll me damage on Selena.
The hits. Ouch.
Now you have to hit.
Can I
Darwin,
warding
Selena.
flare?
Sure. Roll more attack roll.
Got it.
Nice.
That was better. 27.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But Selena has temporary hit points now.
Yeah, 9 temp HP.
Oh, hold on one second. You need to read this. When a
Not the
creature-
princess!
Welcome to my world, Tally.
What's for short rest? When you are a creature you can see. I would like to confuse poor Tally and have him hit the Nothic that he was aiming at.
Oh my god. Tally, you like swing and like miss, And as you're swinging around to hit Selena, she's like, "Oh no!" Suddenly, a great wind grabs your arm, and you get like, like pulled around into like a full spin, and your dagger comes around as it's felt. It feels like a windy giant just grabbed your arm and is like aiming for you and drives it into the Nothic. Go ahead and roll damage.
That was the most roundabout way to do that.
This is my life. This is my life as a DM. Hey,
sorry.
I rolled a
I'm
successful
sorry.
attack. Oh no.
Warning flare, counterspell.
Yeah, pretty
Actually,
much.
all that redirected. Anyway, I did roll damage already. It
Yeah, what
was
was it?
it was a 10.
10 damage. The creature is vexed. Would you like to put your dagger inside it?
I would love to put my dagger inside it.
All right, my man. Go ahead. You have
A man of
advantage.
culture. That'll be 18 to hit.
That will hit. Roll me damage. You have sneak attack.
Ooh.
All right.
Reroll one of those. That's good right there. That's real good. 1 second, I gotta scroll to the bottom of this fucking log. So that'll be third. Oh, sorry. $22 damage.
Ooh, that'll do the job, my friend. That'll do the job. Yep. Yeah, you have this whole like, oh no, getting like spun around, and your blade goes into it, and you're like, great, it vexed it, and then you just drive your dagger through the eye and kill it.
I think he leans into it. He's like, none may know.
And it slides off the end of your dagger and falls to the ground, limp and dead. You have 25 feet of movement left.
And he'll run away.
Run over next to Nira.
Yeah.
All right, run next to Nira.
I think
cool.
as he runs, he sheds some blood off of his dagger and kind of wipes it a little bit. And he looks over at Nero. It's like, how's it going?
Thank unstabbed today, so it's pretty good.
Unstabbed so far.
Like, I wonder how that will change.
It's only morning.
It's only
Hey,
morning,
it's
buddy.
still
You still
early.
got time.
All right. The hammer turns around to the Nothic who stabbed him in the back. That is going to be a 14, which doesn't hit. Even worse, which doesn't hit. And lastly is going to be a 26, which will absolutely hit. For that's going to be a whopping 13 damage on that blow. Pretty good stuff. Bashes it in the head. Fuck. As he is quite surrounded and very low on hit points. Because fuck, this is it. Howleth from the dark will say, not yet. And is just going to fucking try and drive his fist through the Mezzaloth's chest. Now that he is paralyzed, the poor thing. Who remained paralyzed. That is definitely going to hit, making it a critical strike. That's going to be 9, 11, 23 points of necrotic damage. I think he just like drives his hand like right under the chin and over the shell, pretty hard strike, but not while it's paralyzed, and just like grabs it by the throat, digs his finger and thumb in tight, and like rips the throat of the Mezzaloth like out with carapace and all. And just rips it out, throws it on the floor, and runs past the body as it falls to the ground, writhing. from the death blow and the death rose. And Haleth is going to move around the hammer over to his assailant and is going to use his last attack to try and grapple him. Unsurprisingly, Haleth is the stronger man and is going to shove the creature away from the hammer into the back and just sort of like hold it up against the wall and call her there. The Nothic is then going to look at is going to stare directly at Haleth with his eye. And as its eye turns on Haleth, it's going to grin very widely and sort of like look over Haleth's shoulder at the hammer and go, as it has learned something about Haleth that not a lot of people know, such as who he intends to kill today. And then he is going to do a rotting gaze at the hammer, trying to deprive Haleth of his prize. That would have been a fail for the hammer, but he is going to use Indomitable to re-roll his failed save. And with his exceptional con bonus, he will succeed instead, taking half damage. Oh, I lost it. It's going to be 16 reduced to 8 points of damage. And the hammer is holding on by threads. But that is the end of the last adversary's turn, bringing us to Philippe. Philippe?
I'm gonna step up next to Haleth.
Sorry, I don't know how it works. Would they have taken Spirit Guardians on their turn as well, or is it my turn?
That guy wasn't inside of your aura.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, that was the guy at the very back of the room.
Cool.
All right, Philippe. You got the 10-foot reach, so there's no problem getting around Haleth. Go right ahead.
I'll say to Haleth, I got this. Finish your job.
He just kind of like holds it there and just kind of like gives you an opening and just like lets you do your thing.
I'm gonna re-roll that one with
you have advantage because Haleth is grappling, by the way.
Oh, well, in that case, that'll be a 22.
That will hit. Roll me some damage.
7. And 3 is 11.
Okay, 11 damage.
And
keep her going. What?
EC 23.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna re-roll that one. I didn't like that one. That was a low number. That's better. 11 and 5 is 16 more.
16 more. Excellent. He is hanging on by a thread. He's got like single-digit hit points left as you just crack into him, and despite his lithe, thin, almost emaciated form, something unnatural holds his constitution together.
And if I can, I'm just gonna reach in and place my hand over Haleth.
Sure. Yeah, why not? Why not? That'll bring us to Katosh. Katosh, man, I think if you just walked up, that'd do the job.
I will do that, yeah.
All right, I'll roll a wisdom saving throw for our adversary. That is going to be a 15, which is just a failure, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me some damage.
16.
Okay, how do you kill the creature as Philippe and Haleth hold it like up against the wall and you approach it?
I think the quarry just kind of coalesce around it and just like extract the evil from it, and it just falls frail.
Hell yeah. You just approach, and then all the core just kind of like appear like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 around you, and then all 5 at once just fly into the Nothic, just sort of incinerating it in holy flames. It screeches and dies and disintegrates to the ground. And with that, the hammer kind of spits some blood on the ground. He goes, "Well, am I glad to see all of you?" He'll sort of like look over, I think at Hala specifically, who saved him from the Nothic, took him away from him. He goes, "Oh, I really owe you. Got a name, friend?" And
It's time for the dramatic reveal.
yeah,
Doesn't even recognize him.
barely recognizing him with all the shadow light and whatnot in the battle, it has been a little hard to see. He turns around and goes,
Alice.
Haleth Garing. Says, "Don't recognize me?" And he's just stunned to see Haleth, who will who will just say, "I thought a lot about what I would do when I found you. I think I know what I want." And he'll look past him at Yukatosh and say, "You do me a favor and heal him."
Of course.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I'll
Asmodeus level shit right here.
walk over to him. And I'll give him a 3rd level cure wounds.
You put your hand on him, healing comes to him. You guys aren't fully comprehending exactly what that means in the moment. Well, go ahead and give me done.
39 healing.
Beautiful. 39 healing.
I'd say that should even it a little bit.
He nods, and Haleth will look back at Rex and says, "I had a healing potion in my pack when you all killed me. Wasn't on the rest of them. Do you have it?" "Why?" "So take it." And he does. Actually chugs it pretty quickly, and will recover some more hit points. How just sort of great. And why don't we go to a break? And before I narrate how that all
Oh
goes,
yeah.
This actually has the makings to be a really good, like,
as he finishes chugging the potion, he kind of throws it to the side with the crash of glass on the ground. Rex, the hammer, it kind of picks up his maul and in preparation for what he surely knows is coming, though Haleth makes no gesture, and there's a moment of pause and tension as a stare is put between them. On one hand is Haleth with this sort of hollowed anger, quiet and cold, and on Rex's side is this sort of like lack of empathy or care and just ready to fight the next bad guy. Haleth is going to say, "You left me in that pit, Rex. You beat me to death and threw me away like nothing." He clenches his fist hard, white knuckle. Blood almost begins to sort of seep down the fingers. A terrible anger that has simmered for too long. A baleful look in his eye. Unholy strength rippling in his arms. Rex kind of howls. Wait, you're a ghost? You're a spirit of the dead? Whatever you are, you should have stayed dead. I healed. I lived. So you know what? I'll do you a favor. Take one swing, but that's all you're getting. Haleth does. He charges. And he, without spell, without prayer, but with just unholy fist, brings the fist around hard, with just every injustice done to him around it, and hammers into Rex hard in the face. Rex just takes it across the chin, greeting the warrior that he is. Um, he laughs. It clearly hurt him, but in that way, like this person's not stable, and just kind of laughs from taking a punch. And Hal swings another angry fist at him. And this time, Rex draws back, it misses, and brings down his maul with crazy force into Hal's shoulder. And you guys hear a series of bones crack and crunch as his shoulder is dislocated, his collarbone is broken, his rib is broken, a blow that should have killed a normal man as he staggers back. You hear then more crunching sounds as Hal's flesh and bone sort of begin to crack back into place. And Haleth sort of feels his arm again as it has regenerated. And while Rex is sort of stunned in that moment, he takes the opportunity to say, "You robbed me of my days that were left. You robbed me of Kul Karan, my faith. Your damn greed drove you here. And look at this, you call this living?" As he sort of gestures around to the body, to the scraps to where he's living. And Haleth runs forward, and with a greater speed and precision, rams his fist into Rex's ribs. Rex grunts from the blow, and a blow that sounds like it might have cracked a rib as he lets out a sort of breathless, like, as air is knocked right out of him. More blood and bone and hammer and fist are traded between the two of them until they're staggered back. Rex, leaking blood from his ugly grin, says, "You just don't get it, cleric. You just don't have it. I made my own rules. I led the fine fellows, and I took what I wanted, and I'm not going to apologize for that." Hal spits blood on the ground. "You stole everything sacred from me. My faith, my life, my honor. Not treasure, not glory. Honor. And my vengeance isn't gonna fade like your honor, Rex." And he growls with pain, unnatural pain, and his eye burns with just embers, as if it's not only him that he's avenging, but every person who was done wrong in these ways. Rex whirls his hammer again and cleaves through Haleth in his distraction. And a brutal hit cracks his skull across the ground, sending Haleth scattering across the floor. A blow that, again, should have killed him. But arm comes down, the other arm comes down, and the sound of a skull cracking back into place. Haleth stands up and kind of laughs hollowly in the pain. Not joyfully, not even sane, just rage. "You think I'm going to die to pain? I am pain, Rex." And running in again, another thud of a punch that hits him dead in the chest, one that dents armor and lets out the sound of a bone that thunders like a crack, like a snapping, like the shot of a gun, as bones in Rex's chest shatter. His guard waves, blood sprays out of his mouth in an arc across the stone. Rex, sort of leaning on his hammer, barely standing, says, "I was trying to survive, to win, to glory, and you had to die to make that happen, cleric." Haleth says, "You were afraid to lose coins, and I lost my soul because of it. I'm not losing anything else." And he brings his hands up together in balled fists, rises them above Rex. Before Rex can even react, the blow comes down across his back with such intensity that you hear what must be not only the armor, but the spinal cord shattering as he boom delivers a blow so hard that all these things happen, and Rex's chest hits the ground hard like the blow of his own hammer. And the dust settles. Hal stands over him, trembling, rage spent, revenge done. As that circle of blood so familiar to all of you comes out from now to the still Rex. There's quiet. and that tension that has led inside of Haleth all of this time, like the tension before a fight, which you are all very, very familiar with, seems to lessen. And almost the wind inside of this very room seems to deaden along with it. Haleth looks up to you all. As you see, as the seconds pass, he grows more and more gaunt. And the red light in his eyes begins to fade. And he says, I can go now. I'm ready to go. He looks to you all with thanks in his eyes. His very skin dissolving, sorrow evaporating into nothing. And he will say, goodbye, my friends. We'll meet
Go
again.
in peace, brother.
And he falls, knees to the ground, leans over himself, unable to keep his head up like someone too tired. Grab him. Yeah, good touch.
No, I was just gonna say, as he kind of can't hold himself up, Katosh will just catch his neck before he hits the ground and place him down. Put Katosh's pack under his head so he can just rest.
You put him down slow as all of that undeathly strength leaves him, siphons from him in seconds. And what is before you is no longer the hallowed undeathly strength that was once this Haleth you know, but a corpse. A corpse devoid of strength, a corpse devoid of life, a corpse that is pallid and pale. And with its soul gone, this revenant has been avenged. And Haleth Dark has died, finally, for the last time.
I'll go over to the hammer and like rip off his robes, just like flip over his body. I don't care. Just like place it over Haleth's body.
Absolutely. The respect is absolutely paid.
I think Tally will take off his hat and place it on his chest. As he gives a thank you, Haleth. And just gives it a moment of silence in reverence of the dead.
The hilt of your sword is still there, Tally, but you will notice that it is just the hilt. The blades, clearly snapped away from the hole, are gone somewhere.
If I touch it now, will it turn into a lightsaber?
There's only one way to find out.
You just have to beat the shit out of people with the pommel of a sword.
I think it would be very clear that now that the blade has been fragmented, its arcane power is dormant at best. It can be of harm to no one else unless reassembled.
I think he'll stow it away.
You may add the hilt of the Sword of Vengeance to your inventory.
Ten levels later, the blade was remade.
But for for they were fooled. The blade was
This
remade.
BBEG can
The blade
only
that was
be
broken.
This BBEG can only be slain by a sword of vengeance.
Oh, what are your thoughts?
Hey, Darwin, we have the hole.
Yep. Roll at the hole.
Imagine he throws Hallis' body in there.
Sets. We'll climb. Philip will climb in the hole and set him in the hole.
Great respect. He is brought down carefully and indeed set into the base of the hole, where he may be transported with care.
What's his stage of decomposition at this time?
He looks like someone who's been dead for a couple days. The sort of smell and rot and whatnot hasn't sort of set in, but like his body is deflated and dehydrated and all of these things. You guys found him presumably 2 days after he had died, and you guys have been traveling him with for so he's been dead for about a week. He doesn't look like a body that wasn't dead for about a week. There may be certain parts of the cheek where maybe like the skin is getting tremendously thin.
Okay.
But like I said, the rot and the smell and all of that hasn't set in. It did only just fall.
Got it. I suppose once we get back to the top side, we can deliver him to the people of his faith.
Perhaps, or maybe we just find somewhere he can rest on his own. We'll tell them what happened, but
Well, if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be at the altar that we just passed. If we don't want to take him up topside. That's
Past
your.
an altar?
Yes, you were not here for that part.
Oh, got it.
Whatever you think is best, Kitash. I don't know if he's got family or if we've got any way of being able to find out, but if they're a named company, I would think that probably.
I get the sense he didn't have any family. If he wanted us to know, I think he would have told us. He knew what was going to happen today. Maybe, I don't know. We could leave him with the altar, but it seemed that he parted with that part of his life.
Yeah, but the vengeance part of his life is over.
I agree.
Why shouldn't he have that back?
Sure. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm happy to help. But I know he would want us to carry on the way we have been, so we should keep going for now. Unless you guys would like to rest.
I'm good for whatever people want to do.
I'm not religious. He didn't really have any interest in what happened after he was gone. Your call, Katash.
At least I think we should take him up to the above this fucking dungeon.
Yeah, I think
Died in
that's
here.
good. I think that's a better idea. Just finding somewhere quiet he can rest.
Well, we can see him to the city of the dead.
Yeah, there is a temple to Kolkaran down there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, there are many priests, excuse me, temples in Sharn. I don't think anybody would know that, like, um, the sovereign host's funeral rites are not as spectacular as some other religions. They're, you know, like a vigil, burial, depending on class, there might be like an cremation or entombment or whatever. But yeah, um, but yeah, a pretty basic funeral rites for someone of his standing. So if you
Yeah.
guys, yeah, you guys could definitely go to a temple and have a funeral prepared for him or what have you.
Yeah, I think that's the right thing. You ought to have a chance to rest in holy ground because he had all that stuff that he devoted himself to kind of stripped away and put in a position where this was the necessary outcome. But it's no reason that it needs to stay that way.
Yeah, I agree.
As do I.
If you're interested, Katash, you can roll a religion check regarding sort of religious rites and maybe how that relates to what happened to Haleth.
Yeah, that is natural one for a total of 13.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure.
That's no. A 13 is, I mean, for to a cleric, the purpose of funeral rites, a 13 will suffice. Very impressive that your nat one gets you that.
Yeah.
Just very simply, the ceremony spell, as I'm sure you're aware of it, the funeral rite prevents undeath. And what happened here to Haleth would be considered like an injustice upon him. And you know that like Haleth's existence as a revenant was not a pleasant. He's was a thing of suffering that he endured. Um, so the reason and the thing that is shared across all religions, why funeral rites are held, is to ease the passage of the soul and prevent it from returning back to this land where suffering is only here for those who should be dead and should be passing into adulthood. Um, that's one thing that all religions agree on when it comes to funeral rites. So what happened here would be considered like I don't know, like wrong. Like this is what
Yeah,
religion and clerics work to prevent souls having to come back and suffer the way his did.
yeah. So I think Katash will say, yeah, I think we just should find somewhere to let him rest, and I'll perform a ceremony to make sure that's the case.
Very good.
Yeah.
In the meantime, where else can we travel here?
All right. As far as the adventure goes, you guys have some options. You guys could. I'm going to save you a little time deciding here. When you inevitably decide to go back to where you initially decided to take the right turn for Haleth, if you decided to take the left turn, you would have find a dead end. Oh no.
Okay.
Great, so we can skip that.
Okay.
And then there's nothing of tremendous interest there. Would any, especially to my, shall we say, scavenging friend, the hammer had a bag on him. Would you go through his shit?
Sure.
Sure.
I'll steal this guy's
In
shit. Sure.
Yeah, in the bag of Rex the Hammer, you are going to find these following items: a silvered short sword, a 30-foot long coil of hempen rope, 2 days of rations, a flask of oil, a pouch containing 13 gold. Um, and then, of course, there's the oil lantern in the middle of the room that probably belonged to Rex.
I guess I'll take all of it.
Got it. He's also wearing plate armor. I mean, it got
And
pretty fucked up by Hallis, but he's
maybe
wearing
we could
plate armor.
maybe we could sell for cheap.
Or it
Sell
could
for
be
scrap.
repaired.
Eh, maybe. I'll take that too. Why not?
And of course, there is the big ass maul that he was using.
And that too. Why not?
All right, add it all to
Yeah,
your
we
inventory.
don't even leave Rex the hammer. Nothing. Let the maggots consume him.
It's just
Very well.
Rex.
Can you text
It
that
was
and
his head.
Sure, I'll send it all to you.
yeah.
The plate armor is not going in a bag of holding. That is a full suit of plate armor. That's not going to fit in the mouth of a bag of holding. So that'll have to be carried.
Anybody know how to carry that?
You
Because I'm not that strong.
You
I'll
could throw in the
just
hole if you want.
I'll just bind it with rope into a bundle, and I'll just put it over her shoulder. It shouldn't be a
Cool.
problem.
Yeah, add it to your inventory. Of course, last but not least, there is that mine cart that is filled with what looks to be like thousands of chunks of that ore. If anyone wanted to roll, yeah, Darwin, if you wanted to take a swing at your nature check again, an advantage to see if you know what kind of ore that is. And throw me a little Arcana on top of that too to see if you can fix up your tool to make it work.
So Arcana first.
Sure.
A 13.
Yeah, you get the stupid thing working. You hit it enough times.
17.
17. This is copper. It's copper ore. Each weighs 10 pounds, is worth 1 gold apiece. So it is literally not worth its weight.
Tell the goblins about it.
The cart itself is so old that the axles are bent and rusted, rendering it inoperable.
How many did you say were in there now?
1,000. 1000.
Yeah. I'll put the whole cart in the hole.
Oh, you're gonna dump the cart inside of it? Sorry, Hallis. I'm kidding. It's fine.
You guys see red eyes at the bottom of the hole?
That's weird.
Anyway.
I miss him so much. Let's get him back. Okay, beautiful. So, treasure obtained. So, the next point of junction is, if you go all the way back around, you can continue down this hallway at the four-way intersection, just before that turn that would have taken you to Rex. That is the next turn on your voyage forward before you would have to go back to find something else to do.
Let's go ahead and do it.
Beauty. All right, let's see what you find. Okay, you enter into this room in which you find yourself on the opposite end of the wall of rust and bone. You guys turn a corner to see an 8-foot high, 2 thick wide wall of humanoid skeletons and rusty armor. This is not unlike 300, you know the wall at the Hot Gates where they basically mortared together stone with bodies. It's kind of like that, except they strangely, however they did it, they mortared together like pieces of rusty armor with bone. I know it doesn't make sense, but they did.
Goblins are talented.
Hey, that's offensive.
No, the goblins were talented. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're not sure who could have done this, but there is a small, narrow opening in the wall. And also the wall can be very easily broken apart, pushed down. but doing so would create a ton of clatter and sound throughout the dungeon.
I say don't
Back,
listen.
back yourselves off, guys. Just let me hammer through it.
You sure you want to let everybody down there that were coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Say
guess I'm
Give it a
double
outvoted.
We'll,
tall.
we'll just
Oh,
get a.
we could let the siege princess do it.
Oh yeah, she deals double damage
To
to
structures.
Oh
structures.
yeah. Siege hammer. Selena, you wanna take a run at the wall?
Sure.
All right, Selena. Why don't you describe how you destroy the wall because it's not standing up to an adamantine hammer.
Um, like underhanded this time.
All right, you go for like a golf swing and
Yeah.
just hit that wall and it just explodes and the entire hallway is alight with an ear-ringing sound of like bones smashing and clattering and pieces of metal and plate sort of scatters all down the hall. And as everything settles, you guys hear a familiar sound from the opposite direction you have not gone yet. The and the sound of claws sort of moving against cement as you guys kind of look down the hallway. You're going to see no shortage of more of those Nothic creatures coming down the hallway, and we're going to roll some initiative.
Sure.
Maybe the cloaking dagger approach wasn't the worst one.
Yeah.
Says the rogue and the shadow sorcerer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're right.
It's actually funny.
He stabbed me last night, and I agree with him.
That says a lot. That says a lot.
Yeah.
That does say a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do.
Even I'm like, no, he's got a point. He's got a point.
I hate it.
Why are
He's
y'all
got a
mad at me? I'm right.
point.
Yes.
That's funny. Smokey's still just kind of laying on the ground this entire session, just teleporting around with you guys. And she like lays there. Talia near at the back going, I don't know about this. Darwin,
say
where
the
would you
wall?
have been standing?
Go ahead.
Go ahead and put me in front of him.
Sure.
Did you say the wall was 8 foot tall and
Not anymore.
8 foot, not anymore. Yeah, 8 foot high, 2 feet thick of humanoid skeletons and rusty armor.
Okay.
Who am I missing? No, I got all 6 of you. Oh, I'm gonna delete as many. Sorry, Health. Rest easy.
no?
Oh, like he disappears like the ashes in Infinity War.
Like
Has it been
tears
under
in the
10
rain.
minutes?
Since when?
Since the last 10 minutes?
Yes.
Spirit Guardians.
Oh, for Spirit Guardians? Yeah, it's definitely gone by. Definitely gone by. I think I got everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who the fuck am I missing? I'm missing you, Katosh. That's never happened before. Where are you standing, Katosh?
Wherever. In the middle.
Yeah, you're standing next to Darwin. We're the best friends. Bob is looking down at Smokey, trying to decide the best way to exterminate such predatory creatures. On a larger scale, of course. I heard
Does he have a
fucking mess.
German accent by any chance?
No, he speaks binary, so there's no accent.
The language of the Germans.
Binary. That's what the. Ah, yes, German, basic, basic code. So these little fuckers are gonna stop at around. Yep, they're just gonna come to the doorway. So we got How many of these little bastards? Oh, a whole shit ton of them? Okay. Why not? That'll come to extra.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, it's near the end of the game session. Why not?
Why not? Um,
In other news, if you guys have never tried Thai fried rice, you got to, man. Shit is fucking fantastic.
Sounds good. I've been wondering what you've been munching on over there. You look like you've been having a feast.
100%.
Damn. Maybe I know what I'm doing after this. Whatever happened, Brandon? Whatever happened to that?
Oh, the rubbing my hands together like a fly.
It was iconic.
I think it went away with the amount of fuckery I've experienced.
Fair enough. Okay, who rolled a 20 plus? She. Who rolled a 15 plus?
16.
18.
Also 18.
Who wants to go first?
Um,
You're
Philippe
closer to
could
the
go.
door, Katana. Or okay, yeah. Okay, who rolled above a 10?
And
10 for Darwin,
14 for Tally.
10.
10 for Selena. Okay, Darwin's and Selena. Who wants to go first?
yeah, plus. Okay.
Okay, Darwin's going first by the sounds of it. That and you guys got 10s? Tally got 14. Okay, we are good to go. Philippe, you hear these sounds and you react as any warrior would be expected to. First and fast. What is the plan? Coming from this way.
We will head 30 feet in that direction.
Okie dokie. Just send you 30 feet here. You get to right there, and you can see them sort of, their eyes leering in the dark as they make their way towards you.
Bonus action, I will upscale size. And action, I've got a perfectly good gun, so I'm going to try to shoot the first Nautic down the hall.
Fair enough. Pull the lever, Crunk.
And miss like a crazy person.
Wrong lever.
And that's everything.
All right, understood, sir. Katosh, you're up to bat.
Yes. 30 feet of speed. What would that look like?
Right there.
Right there. Okay. Yeah, I'll step up there and cast a fairy fire.
Taking one out of the princess's book.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah. That's got like 60 feet on it, right?
Yes.
Easy. Okay, you're gonna get plenty.
20-foot cube.
Beautiful, thank you. How's that look? Oh, yeah, that's all you can't get that last guy.
Yeah, I can't see in that way, so it makes sense. Yeah, I'll do that. Dex saves DC 16.
Okay. Fail. 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 A fail.
Nice.
Oh, and a fail. All
Amazing.
of them fail.
They'll
Love
get
that.
sprinkled in little white lights, and then yeah, they're coming towards. As a bonus action, I'll just push the closest one back 5 feet to just delay his movement.
Fair enough. Strength save. That's fail.
Yep.
Yeah. Just gets pushed back.
Yeah,
Incredible.
and that's all.
Righty then. That is going to bring us to Nero. Nero, what are you going to do?
Okay, let's move in, get a better look at him.
All right, right behind Katosh, or
Yeah.
beside Katosh, maybe.
Yeah. I'm
Which one's
gonna.
behind?
Yeah. I'm gonna just keep it simple. Why not? Ain't broke, don't fix it. Necroblast. Necrotic
What's a
blast.
necroblast?
It's what I call chill touch because it's not a chill or a touch.
I think the idea is that it's like a deathly hand of the grave, like a chill.
But yeah, chill touch, whatever it is.
Cool.
That's player code for that's not the fucking flavor I want. All right.
Yeah. It's funny.
That's fine. No, it'd be a necrobolt. I don't give a fuck.
Whatever. The necrotic attack I do. Cantrip. 24.
24 definitely hits. Roll some damage.
Okay.
And it's at advantage too, if you were.
Yeah, crit fish. No.
Yeah, by all means.
10, and it can't regain hit points.
He goes, ah. All right. Is there anything else for Nero?
And I move on back.
All right, take a 5 foot back.
Yep.
Or you got 10 feet. You can step 10 feet back.
Yep.
Okay, beautiful. You're right next to Bob, who looks over you and says, 1001111100011000010001001.
He likes you.
He actually said, I wonder what you would look like without skin. That brings us to Tal'Dorei Jones! Why'd it have to be Nothics? Alright, what's the plan?
I love what this character is to all of you.
It's Indiana Jones with a ghost problem.
Yeah, when you don't call Ghostbusters, you call Indiana
Yeah, the
Jones.
ghost from the end of the Raiders.
Yes, dude. Actually, that's canon. That's how he was made.
No, the canon of how you're made was, he's like, don't open your eyes, Marion! And then you went...
I saw you!
He's like, oh! He goes, ah, you got me. Okay. Anyway, what do you do? Sorry.
Now you're cursed forever. How close can I get to that doorway?
You want to get to him?
Yeah.
What are you spending? What are you paying me?
Whatever you want, baby.
I'm getting both the bonus action and the action?
No.
Oh. Okay. Just the bonus action?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action. Whee! 30 feet gets you right in the melee with the first guy.
Now...
Oh! Wow, look at them all.
Now, I haven't technically chosen a first level spell, but I currently have...
It's gotta be Green Flame, brother. Come on, brother. It's gotta be
No,
Green
that's
Flame,
the cantrip. That's the cantrip.
Oh, got it.
But I was thinking Burning Hands, maybe, for the first level.
You can lock it in. You wanna lock in Burning Hands?
I don't know if I do or not. But in...
Don't lock it in, bro. That's a waste. Don't lock it in.
Yeah.
A melee character is going to take a melee spell.
But I'll take Green Flame Blade for sure, and I will attack with the short sword as part of casting the Green Flame Blade spell.
Oh man, Katosh! On that passive perception, you see another like green flash from the back of
flash
his,
of green
under his collar that almost seems to is faster than light, sort of like almost like lightning moving down a copper wire. Just like this green little just moves down to his wrist, and then his blade emulates in green aberrant fire.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your attack, Tal'Dorei Jones, at advantage.
Oh, Fairy Fire?
Fairy fire.
Cool. 27 to hit.
I think that'll hit. It's a good thing that there's no one from any kind of place in the Asian continent in this game. It'd be on some fence.
Wait till you guys hear the Wednesday game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't want to know. Don't mention it.
No, it's not offensive. It's a tribute. I don't.
Sure, keep telling yourself that.
Whatever, Derek. If that is your real name.
Yes.
I think there's a term for that.
What'd you get there, Tally?
That is a 12 on the short sword.
All right. Sneak attack.
7 on the sneak attack.
Beauty. Now,
Yeah.
I believe you're at the level where you do damage to the primary target as well, right?
I don't think so.
Well,
Oh, for
I
Green
disagree.
Flame Blade? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So that'll be 1d8. I'll re-roll that. That was shit. 10 damage.
Ooh, that is really good. How are you doing 10 damage on a D8?
Oh no. It was a 3 on the d8. Total it's 10 damage. 3 fire damage and then 7 piercing.
Oh, I've already done the piercing.
Ah.
Three extra fire damage to the main target. Now go ahead and roll your fire damage for where the flame skips to on the second target.
Got it. All right.
D8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Indeed. Okay. All right, that'll be 7. What would my casting modifier be?
I think for marks it is con.
Really?
I think so.
Yes.
One cantrip from the sorcerer list.
What's the last
Spell-
line?
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, con is your spellcasting ability.
That changes everything.
So it's +3.
Yeah. So
10.
yeah. So same as the first initial damage.
Magnificent. 10 damage to the second guy. Incredible. That is. Did you want to, other than a Whales of the Grave, I think that's all you got.
Oh yeah. And for the whales from the grave, that's an additional 2d6 to the second guy.
Ooh, the build's looking pretty tasty at
I'm
this point.
liking it. Terrible first roll, but that'll be 6 to that second guy as well.
Okay, yeah, you come up, and you know what we'll say? I know it's from the aberrant mark, but so when the flame emanates off of your blade, you slash the guy, and it goes out, but then your shadow sort of like hits the flame, and its face kind of like in fire, like roils forth a shadowy flame and green fire, hits the second guy for potent damage.
Hell yeah. And I still have my offhand attack.
That's true. Go ahead and make your offhand attack at advantage.
What?
See if you can kill the guy. I don't think you'll be able to, but you can try.
27 to hit.
That'll hit.
And reroll that son of a bitch. Oh.
How are you re-rolling over and over again?
Oh yeah, that's fair. I think with Piercer it's only once per turn.
It's only once per turn and 4 piercing damage, so keep in mind you can't re-roll your flame blade with it.
This guy's
Yes.
such a cheater, man.
No, I'm not.
No.
Have you seen him do Green Flame Blade before?
Nope.
Oh, that's new.
Yep. What was
So
the damage time?
That'll be 7 damage on the initial target.
Magnificent. Yeah, this guy went from like a little hurt by Nero to like pretty fucked up. Like single digit hit points left. Like the thing is tremendously wounded at this point. Very well done. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
because I used the Nick property. Oh no, I used my cunning action dash, so I'll stand right
Sure
there.
did.
Hold the
All right.
line.
It's my turn. You ready? I would like you to make me 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd like you to make
Hold the line.
6 wisdom saving throws and 6 con saves.
Love isn't always.
Come on, man. I did it last session, man,
Oh,
on Sunday.
whoa,
You can do it.
whoa.
You can do it, Tally. You can do it.
Give me
I don't think
your
I
wisdom
can.
saving throws first, if you don't mind.
You got it.
Channel Thracius. You did it.
I've rolled shit in that campaign. All right. How many luckies I got?
Should have 2 left, I believe.
Yes. Okay. Fuck it. I'll just roll the first one straight. 17.
Save.
Second one is a 9.
Fail.
I'll use lucky on this one.
Okay.
All right. 17 again on the third.
Success.
Got that. 17 a fourth time.
Nice. Got 2 more.
All right. I'll use lucky on this one.
All right. That should be your last lucky.
All right. It was very good lucky. Oh, 2 4s for the fifth.
All right. That is a failure. Roll me your last one.
And 12 on the sixth.
And with that, only 3 of them know deep personal insights into who you are, what you've done, where you've been. Now roll me 6 con saves to see how much the rotting gaze damages.
Alrighty.
Not the rotting gaze, the rotting gaze.
Gazers. Con.
We know that gays don't rot. They're dressed very well.
That's fair. 16.
Save.
12.
Fail.
18.
Success.
Oh, my bad. It was 6 con saves, right?
Yep, 3 more.
Got it. 8.
Fail.
13.
Fail.
21.
Success. Half succeed, half fail. So I'm going to do it this way to determine your damage. Let's see here.
This is where I get immolated.
Well, it's necrotic energy, so you take 10 damage. Got it?
10. Yep.
You take 7 damage.
7. Got it.
You take 10 more damage.
10.
Those were the successes. Now I'm going to roll all of the fails together.
Got it.
That is 15d6.
I'm dying here.
Maybe the
It's
rogue should be a
45
front,
additional damage.
Yep.
the rogue should not be a front lineup.
These are all in intervals of 5. So, how much health did you have left? Tell me that.
I had 23.
Okay. Because then they'll just spend it on somewhere else. 23.
That reduces that.
So
That doesn't hit my max.
5. You had 23 left. Okay, you would have been taken down on the second one, which wouldn't have taken you out. It's fine.
Okay.
The last one will be spent on someone over here. Why don't you roll me the wisdom saving throw, Katosh, for the final one?
From being a Kalashtar and being hella wise, I roll these at advantage.
Hell yeah.
18.
Success, 13 will be reduced to 6. You'll take 6 necrotic damage.
No worries.
And then with that, they
This
will.
guy's cheating.
They will. You see them kind of scatter back into the room a little bit, actually. Sort of away from the door, sort of like leaving Talith laying there, not unlike bait. I'm like, what did you learn about him, bro? I learned like what he likes to do in bed. I was, oh.
Ooh. You
Some
don't want to
feet stuff.
know. Ooh.
John's super kinky guy.
He's into feet.
It was like, what did you learn, bro? Honestly, you don't want to know. You honestly don't want to know. We're about forbidden knowledge, and that shit was too much. That is where we will end the session, as we have hit 11:30, my friends.